Alright, you're live.
Nigger.
No!
Invader, he wasn't even invaded this time. God damn it.
Yeah.
That was Invader. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Invader said that.
no, you don't sound
Sure.
sad enough
He's
for
not
that.
even-
You should.
He's not even here.
You
You gotta-
should kick him. He
Say
said the word. At the
Do
start of the-
sad slurs. Dude.
Nigga. There,
Closer.
The nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's more depressing. There we go.
Anyway, we're back for Day of the Damned. The video's already not really being up. Would you fucking stop that? For
Stop
like
pissing
wall, I
on
need
the
block.
paper.
5 minutes. In.
No, give me my blush.
It's been about 2 whole months since we've done this because Sally decided to go on a trip to participate in Christmas around the fucking world or something.
This is Australia, and it was wonderful. You're just jealous that you can't leave your hometown. All right, it's not my problem.
No.
It was literally all of our problems when you decided to do that.
You made it our problem. At any rate, Bright is the DM for this, so I'm putting it into his court now.
Wow. Okay, thanks, dickhead.
That's how I looked at the meme I just sent you. Look at the meme I just sent you.
These people are just looking at memes in the middle of the game.
No, it's a good one.
Wow,
I'm
fucking
good for
ban him
manga.
instantly. Fucking ban him instantly, I swear to God. Anyway. Right. When we last left off, there were players. And some of them weren't here.
Very bold. Call them players.
That is true, it is very bold to call them players. But the
Seeing-
person who's
seeing
been
as-
away the longest, let's start.
Players because they don't get any bitches.
I regret doing this, but let's start with Archanglia, because he's been away the longest.
Yay!
When last we left off, when last you left off, your character decided to fuck off from the group, because he was in search of his homeland, and all this high society fancy stuff really wasn't his forte.
Yes.
So he boarded the ship, piloted by the pirate captain, and along with Violet, whose player is not here and is probably not coming back, decided to go back the way they came, back to Estia, because that is the only place Sterak knew of a druid existing. Everywhere else he's looked, there was no sign of him.
Yeah.
And yeah, you boarded the ship and you took sail. It was a peaceful voyage, unlike the way here, except for the fact that every once in a while you've been having these strange dreams.
Dreams.
You awoke in what felt like the past, your homeland, the fields you roamed, the mountains you've climbed, the places you've lived. Before you stood the deep forest. Oh, I think Invader just disconnected. Lol.
Unlucky.
F.
F's the shit.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, before you stood the deep forest. You remember this part being terrifying. Something lived in there, and you and what other few members of your druidic circle existed took it upon yourself to keep it at bay. In your dreams, it didn't seem as scary anymore, however. Though, as you approached, the same searing pain of the sun woke you from your slumber. Another dream you had was in the fields. The grass you fondly remember spending hours sleeping in slowly started turning gray around you. And before you knew it, you could no longer feel it. And again, that pain woke you.
Where do I currently reside?
You have currently made your way to Estia. You're back, and well, let's see. Give me a roll. See if you can find the other druid.
D10.
D10. Let's see. What skills could you have that would be relevant here? What skills do you have?
It hasn't updated since.
Lol, Lamau.
It was
Fuck it, just give me a flat D10 because you haven't updated your character sheet.
Indeed. 3.
You spent a good time looking for him, and finally you remember. Oh, hey, that guy was part of the Hunters Guild. Maybe I should ask there.
Frick, he's back.
And you do, and you're given directions to find him, which, due to your magic rock that lets you read, you can actually follow.
Yeah, magic rock. Not stupid.
Not bold claim, just lucky.
Hey, this rock
Alright.
says I'm not stupid, okay?
The rock doesn't say anything.
I'll hail the rock. I'll hail
the rock
magic
silently the rock silently disagrees.
It's okay, Rockington. You can come out when you're ready.
In any case, you find the druid, and what was it you wanted with him?
Just I needed more information on what had become of the
Yes.
forest that I had presided in originally.
Well, let's see. When you meet him, he's a bit busy organizing a hunt. Not usually an activity the druids tend to perform, but so few of them left, you're not surprised the outliers are what survived. In any case, he invites you along. Do you accept?
I do.
Well, you give me another roll. This time +3.
5.
All right. The hunt is mildly successful. The large beast put down as it should be, before it ruined everything around it. And you and the druid get to talking. He says he doesn't know exactly where you hail from. Things have been in disarray since the war. And, well, he supposes he should help you find it. He invites you to a secluded part of the woods. A place you would recognize as bearing importance to druids. It is the center of, what remains of his circle. It's empty. Not just people, but animals either. It seems he is all that's left.
A barren land. Is this what remains of our people?
More than I'd like to admit. The only ones who were spared were the elves.
Crafty. They're more in tune with nature than we are, despite our best efforts.
Perhaps so. But it doesn't serve them any better. Isolated on their island.
Better to have lived in isolation than to have perished amongst the others.
I try telling myself that every day, and yet it doesn't make their passing any easier.
It seems there's much work to be done to rebuild. Where do we start?
You must start at your homeland, which we shall perform a ritual to find. He guides you to the center of the circle, You've done similar ceremonies before. Your knowledge of druidic practices is decent, though it's not really written work. It was passed on by generations. And you focus, and give me a +2 because it's a spellcasting thing.
Alrighty. There you go.
All right, you do your best to focus, but your land is quiet. You can hear almost nothing from it, yet it still pulls you closer. Both the darkness within and the land itself seem so distant. It's unnerving. To someone like you, it feels like everything is wrong.
I can feel my homeland, but not as it was. It's quiet. There's a sense of foreboding around the land. Something plagues it. I know not what.
The druid keeps chanting, and you feel yourself being pulled that direction, but it suddenly stopped. The man drops to his knees, exhausted, and says,
I put my hand on his shoulder and help him to his feet.
yeah, he says, it wasn't enough. The power there is too weak to carry you. If I had a full circle, maybe I could, but there's no more of our kind left.
Then it is true. The magic wanes. The forest lost its power. No one left to tend to it. No one left to keep it. And as it is here, I assume it can only be worse there.
At the very least, I've managed to locate what circle you belong to. He pulls out a map, older than the current world map, from before the war, and it seems to have marked out areas of druidic circles, essentially borders, but not as clearly defined. He points you to here, close to the sea, in the middle of the Tumerian continent. Well, what's currently the Tumerian continent. And says that if you wish to know more, your best bet is to find a way in. Not that they let outsiders even touch the borders. Might be better off going to the elves for help. I can't do anything more for you.
Well, you've certainly done enough. This place, I'm beginning to remember glimpses here and there. They align with my visions. To return, with the help of the elves, perhaps I can learn a thing or two about their light-footedness, ability to cloak themselves in a way to find entry.
It would certainly be to your benefit if you were mad enough to go visit that place.
No, my friend, I am more than mad. I am furious.
In your stead, I would be as well.
Well, they will know the fury of nature, the wrath of the storm and the seas. My homeland will be restored, my circle renewed, and then I will come to assist you in yours.
I wish you good luck. He lets you keep the map, but decides to pack up and warns you that you might not want to hang around this place for too long. There's a reason it's abandoned, and while the Empire technically doesn't have a presence in Estia, they've got spies everywhere. It's best not to linger in forbidden places.
I intend to keep my presence among other people as little as I can. Anyone that sees me had better avert their eyes or meet an untimely demise. I shall
Fair
seek
enough.
out the elves.
Were it only so simple for the rest of us. He waves a goodbye. No more words are exchanged between the two of you.
I call down Skolvier, who lands on my shoulder. I say, well, my dear Corvid friend, we have some work to do. And I head off to find a way to the island of the elves.
Skolvier just replies with work. He has picked up a habit of imitating your speech.
Yes, I love that you can talk to me. Borb. Talking
yes.
Borb.
Well, it seems almost like a joke. You traveled halfway across the world for information that lands you a target to the exact opposite of where you are. But before you can contemplate this, you start walking along a river, making your way back to whatever you call shelter in this at this time. And a thick fog sets in. The river seems wider than before, longer too, stretching almost infinitely. A familiar presence approaches. A boatman. He paddles closer to you.
No
I carry
further.
a message from Lord Abraxas.
Who are
His
you?
preparation. I am Charon. I believe we've met before.
In that
I
town.
carry a... Yes. Again, I carry a message. Lord Abraxas' preparations have gone faster than expected. However, it has attracted unwanted attention. It is almost time for you and yours to play your part. Go gather your friends.
I am a pawn in no man's game. My will is my own, as are my plans. I know not who your Lord Abraxas is, but he shall know this. I will do nothing under his name until my homeland is restored. Then
Very well.
we shall talk.
Very well then. At least, let me have this one. He reaches towards you.
I
And
instinctively take a step back.
you seem unable to. Space seems to be bent around him. The way the river is longer, the distance between you grows shorter. He puts his hand through your ribcage and pulls out the skull that was accompanying you the entire time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. I forgot he was in there.
If you do intend to sail halfway across the world, there is a faster way back.
And you know this way?
He extends his hand, the other holding the skull.
I can't trust you now. How will we get there?
The dead travel faster.
I intend to live once more. You can assist with this.
Your friends have found their ways of living. Trust me, you're far too important for me to kill now. And I wouldn't act without my master's orders.
If it will further my goals, then so be it.
I'll grab his hand and step into the boat.
You grab his hand, and a sharp chill overcomes you. You don't exactly remember what happens next, but, hold on.
Sundari by gentlemen.
Keck.
Oh, hold on, it's building the thing.
Hello. Oh, shark.
Yeet.
Wait, what's
Yeet.
a shark? Oh, I see.
Yo, let's go.
Where is Derek's figure? Hold on. Do I need to look for you again? Sorry.
He's tucked away neatly between what's your
Between-
face's bosom.
Between these cheeks.
Am I mistaken, or is this like Car's castle where his wife was, or something like that?
That is, in fact, Car's castle. It's also where your respawn point is.
So I know
Apparently.
that Car has a castle, and I know what it looks like, but I don't know he's bald. I just feel like it's like
Yes.
memory.
All of the people are probably somewhere around the castle or doing other things.
Wish I had
As
a
for
watermelon. Wish I had a watermelon.
As for Sterek, you and the skull wake up in. Well, you do recognize this room. You were here when the respawn thing was cast the first time, I believe.
Right.
Mhm.
Kind of come to and
Where am I? This place. Yes, I remember now.
I go to immediately check my shoulder, like reach up and try to grab it to see if Scovier's there.
Skull. What skull have you traveled with you? He's just a normal summon, right? You got him as a familiar.
Yeah, I like tamed a crow.
Skulvir isn't with you, but you can still feel your bond. He isn't dead. In fact, you can feel him slightly panicking before deciding to rapidly approach this location. Though it's probably going to take him a few days, considering.
It's such a cute. It's like that enemy that got yeeted out of the arena, but it's actually for somebody friendly for once.
Damn ferryman. My bird.
You definitely know that he, or you feel that he doesn't travel like this usually. In fact, he pretty explicitly just killed you to get you back here.
Oh, he didn't go all bony, did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
But
there's supplies.
the stash of the stash of golden stuff is in the desk. If he'd remember that. If he'd even remember he used to be a skeleton.
Yeah, I take my first step and I notice that I don't have any flesh on my leg anymore. When I go to look down, and I once again curse the ferryman under my breath.
Where's that damn flower elixir?
You thrash around the room a bit, find it in the drawer, consume it.
Do I make a noise, kind of like throwing stuff aside, like pulling things out from the desk and like just chucking them against the wall and just completely making a mess of everything.
I imagine that's what you're doing. Let's
Yeah,
see
just
if anyone hears you.
I'm just completely just tearing it apart.
Also,
could-
Loud as
I'll
fuck.
roll
Could-
awareness, sure.
Would Carr be
Also-
in his room
it
with wife?
you wouldn't have gone to the circle during the day, so it's probably either evening or night. It by the time he respawned, it's definitely night. So
Perception for me is a flat 0. So
I'm not-
0.
well, I'm not sure
plus
I'm not. I don't think you're sleeping in this part of the castle because there is a.
Don't sleep.
Definitely not connected
True.
to Carr's master bedroom.
Can I roll
Yes.
to find a cat in the desk and do like the the cat noise where it's and just throw it?
I don't think they keep cats except unless you're referring to the maids.
I mean, George is probably either in the
That is
library
so
or
true.
trying to
That's so
work in,
real.
like a forge somewhere.
But
We
would
don't
a
have-
Dude,
maid
that's-
be underneath the desk?
Yes, literally.
Not
Yeah.
not-
Like it's like
Not-
the
not,
carrying
when the
the
wife is
anime
at
girl
home.
thing. That is true. It's like carrying the anime girl like as a suitcase sort of thing. That's
Just
gonna be
squish-
how it is.
Squish that cat.
Anyway, let's see who's making the perception. Car, make the perception to see if you notice a dead man rummaging
Should
through
we
your
put
stuff.
ourselves like down on the map?
Let's see. Car would be here, and pretty sure the rest of you are either in your own places, or George is probably in a forge or something, right?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. It's either studying metallurgy or.
She
taking
sleeps out there.
so.
I don't think I
She's-
have a place.
Well, you were in Aura's place then.
enough.
Certainly not
Excellent.
here to hear Steric rummage through shit.
Yes, unlikely.
Let's see. It's been a while since I looked at my character sheet. I don't think I have good perception. Not my normal perception. 6. He's not making any efforts to be stealthy, is he?
Is he making efforts to be stealthy?
Absolutely not.
You definitely noticed him. Al kicks you out of bed and says, "Go check it out."
Place on pants. Last time there was someone rummaging around in this room. It was the cause of death, so also gonna summon Vilna in attack mode.
My lord, you know I'm standing right outside the door, right? You don't.
Convenience.
Yes, my lord.
They're here.
You just fucking walk into the room. You just see me head in the like underneath the desk, just like tossing shit out of it until
So I see the mostly skeletal body, right?
yeah. You see
Yes.
like my lower half. The rest of me is just like underneath the desk.
Steric,
like,
I do
rummaging.
suppose that you're looking for the Lilium.
Huh? Who are you? Oh. You're that bald fellow.
This is my manor, after all. He opens the drawer holding it and hands over a bottle to Steric.
I snatch it out of his hand.
Yes, a detestable place of rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone! It's unsightly.
And I just drink greedily from the flask.
I like the idea that anytime anyone says rock and stone, just you hear a cacophony of voices and
This is from the ether. The walls cry
where
out.
you are.
Well, you're back to feeling like yourself, though slightly less clothed.
That's fine. I'm very well endowed.
Steric doesn't seem to care.
He cares. He cares not. Not a single iota. He lets it all hang out.
Kara says, Vilna, instruct some of the maids to fetch something suitable for our friend here.
Yes, my lord.
If it's anything like what you're wearing, I don't want it.
Unfortunately, there are ladies present, so at least pants are required.
What? They've never seen a man before? Well, being with you, of course they haven't.
Damn.
You
just got murdered,
In a
you.
man's castle,
I would
steal
like to
his
remind
fucking
you that you
ruin
have.
and then insult him.
I would like to remind you that you have died recently.
He's so grumpy.
That I'm well aware. Damn ferryman.
Ferryman.
Skeletal bastard. Yes, the man in the boat.
Ah, that one that we met in Estia. Well,
I had to.
did he have anything to say, or were you just summarily executed for some foul language?
Ooh!
Merely said that he had plans for me. From his lord. No one is my lord.
Lord Abraxas did bring you back, of course, though.
I had not asked him to. I would have been at least at peace had I remained dead. But now that I have returned, I have a much deeper purpose than that.
And where do your plans and purposes take you, friend?
Re-zero respawn.
I had met with a druid of another circle. And it was decided that in order to reclaim and restore my home, I would need the help of the elves. A way of learning from them some kind of information or skill to sneak into the capital of whatever false kingdom has arisen where my home once stood. That is what is next. The elves,
Right.
and then the circle.
Right. How much would a racist's car know about the elves?
Let's see. What
Roll
levels
for
do you have?
racism. We're so back.
The
what?
Arcane, lore politics.
Unlikely to be either of those.
Give. You choose either lore nature or lore politics.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna choose lore politics.
Well, depending on which lore you pick, you get different knowledge, of course.
Yeah.
You would know that they exist as part of the Kingdom of Elpis, or the Republic, rather, of Elpis, and that they mostly keep to themselves, confined on an island, and don't really like outsiders.
No, it's not like I'm friends with the Republic of Elpis, so I can't really,
Yeah, but you're technically on peace terms.
Technically, as in, they're not attacking us yet.
Yes, but that's literally everyone for you right now, I think.
Well, if you
At
seek
least
them
they
out,
seem keen on keeping the peace rather than
for now. Well, what you seek out is the Elven homeland in the Republic of Elpis. I assume you already knew that to be sent this way.
I was given a map of sorts. I would have found it on my own, if not for that hooded bastard.
And I kind of show him like the old, like crumpled,
Would he
really
have it?
outdated map.
well, the map is at least accurate for the time. the time being, almost 100 years ago, but you know.
Some borders
Does it-
here are obviously outdated.
Well, it doesn't really outline borders so much as what area is covered by what runic circle and like who they worship.
Yeah.
Really, it is kind of an antique, but you know,
Yeah, I kind of
neither of you neither of you care about it for that value.
I kind of just point to it where the druid told me the elves would be residing, and I
Yep,
just go,
the
that's
the
the
island of the
island, right?
elves.
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I care not.
Go ahead.
Well, there are matters that we are currently attending to, but the Republic is unfortunately further down on that list. If you'd wish to expedite some of our plans, we can try to travel there for diplomatic purposes, or you could help us in some of our efforts at home.
I am not opposed to assisting you once again. Where are the rest? What is the plans for them?
The rest are out and about, doing their own thing in support of an oncoming war.
Now,
I
I will
myself
say
am-
that you would know that they will show up in the morning because it's become sort of tradition to gather at Runeloft and eat, at the very least. Share what they know, what has happened, etc., etc. You say that, but every single time you stuff food down your empty chest plate, and then you have to clean it out later.
Appearances.
At any rate, the others will be returning come morning. It is evening right now. If you'd like, I can prepare a room for you, or of course, there is the courtyard where you're closer to nature out there.
Sit on the front porch. Be homeless.
I literally considering just fucking like going to the kitchen, grabbing a piece of bread, just sitting on the.
Master, why are there homeless at the castle wall?
Yeah, why is he naked?
Why is he in a grocery cart?
Thankfully,
Why is he jerking it?
Thankfully, the boat that has been residing on the parapets has been removed.
Oh no.
The boat.
Who's getting hit, right?
Don't worry about that. I just need to roll something real quick.
Why did they roll one?
Listen.
Who is it and why are they struggling?
Well,
Sarah just says,
I do not require one of your rooms. There's this box of disgusting, rugged chamber. But I will take a bit of food, and I will see myself to the front and await the arrival of the others.
all right. Vilna
As you're
comes
talking,
through the-
Car's guard and future wife, possibly, shows up carrying what looks like, instead of the type of clothing that Car would wear, they're closer to simply animal furs. She seems to have thought that would in fact be better. Yeah, he would in fact actually wear these.
I grab one from her hands and kind of inspect it over. What kind of fur does it look to be?
It's wolf fur, specifically dire wolf. It's incredibly well taken care of, actually. You'd think a dire wolf would like whoever
because the implications. Isn't the direwolf fur like dangerous in some way, shape, or form?
No, it's fine.
All right.
But it is very well cleaned. Like you would not expect a direwolf to be this prim and proper in the wild.
I I take it and kind of sling it over my shoulder, and then whatever like tanned pants or whatever
Yeah,
things she
yeah.
has, I grab and kind of hold, and I say,
This is good quality. Almost as good as what I could have done. They are acceptable. Thank you.
Ever always, I am willing to share my hospitality.
My lord, does the guest require a room?
He said he was going to be enjoying nature. I do recommend the courtyard. One of my late wives often enjoyed the pond that we had out there.
Then that is where I shall go. I shall sit and reflect till I am called for.
It has been some time since you were here. Let me show you the way, he says, going not for the door through his bedroom, but through the library.
Oh. Be kind of weird.
Dragon wife just checking out what's going on. Realizing it's there, goes back to sleep.
as I turn to follow Car, she just sees my fucking bare ass.
No.
Walking out
He
the
didn't.
bed.
He didn't put the pants on. He just
No,
took the pants.
I'm just holding them.
How do you wear this? He wraps the pants with the leggings around his waist.
His dick's still flopping out.
That's
awful.
Should have designed this castle with a route through the dining room from the library.
They call me Big Floppa.
Anyway,
Oh,
going
You make
through
your
the
way to the-
area.
Do you like that
At
one,
the here.
silly?
That was awful.
you make your way to the courtyard, and well,
I'll take a seat in front of the pond and just kneel down and just kind of look at my reflection and say,
I will await your call here.
Is this seriously a Mulan moment?
If you are in need of
Who am-
anything to assist
What
with,
will
No, don't-
my
Don't sing.
reflection
I
show
don't care.
who I am?
This
Inside.
isn't
What-
This is not a musical.
DMCA.
it's
Disney World.
it's Mulan, but the protagonist is one of the Huns.
Butt naked in front of it, just standing, big floppa, looking down. This is why Disney movies weren't made for men.
Aren't you so glad to have me back? Let's.
If you are in need of anything, I can have a maid come to check on you in the next hour. Provide food or anything else that will help you against the elements.
It's like,
I do recommend, if for warmth reasons alone, you put on those pants.
and he wears it as a cape. He just wraps it around his neck and ties it.
No. He wears it as a hat.
Yes! He's got a bald spot that he's been working on, and he wants to bring it.
Sarek is very well groomed.
You could hide a bald spot by growing your hair out really long in the front and then pulling it into a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
No further
Sally would
questions.
know this.
Sally would know this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Bald spot! Yeah!
It's all bald.
A widow
No!
balding baby. Oh no.
Party in the
Yeah.
front,
She-
Tibetan monk in the back.
She's got kids for her. Oh no. It's not breast cancer though, because she has no breast.
Damn.
Can't have cancer for something you don't have is wild. Ouch.
Well, If Steric doesn't need anything, I guess
No.
Car would be departing.
He is
We
good.
are back.
With
What rank are we? I forget. What are we?
3.
3.
Tier 3?
Tier 3.
Yeah, tier 3.
Alright, cool.
Well, you can rest here, reflect until morning time. You're occasionally checked on by maids, but I assume you ask for nothing.
I just don't even acknowledge them.
Not even wanting bread or honey.
Nope.
One brings you
wonder.
I believe one would have brought you a roast, let's say goat leg from earlier today.
Oh yeah, just fucking full on, just like bare palm that shit and just take a big old chunk out of it. And then at some point you hear him chewing. It's just like you hear a crunch. For
Juice eats into the bone.
It just cracks through the bone. Just sucks on the marrow.
And just cleans the entire thing up.
Oh yeah, there's nothing
There's
left.
nothing left.
There's literally nothing left.
Ate the bone.
Morning,
too.
I ate the bones.
Morning.
I ate the bones.
Morning arrives. The maids are a bit busier preparing breakfast.
Where are the maids?
Behind my screen currently because I didn't have a reason to pull them out.
Would Steric consider cat girls a part of nature or an abomination?
Probably abomination.
I'm
Well,
not
that's naturally
sure.
occurring.
Are they not?
Technically,
Yeah,
but
I think
they're not.
naturally occurring.
Wait, are they because of inbreeding or is it naturally
No,
occurring in
no,
nature?
No.
It's technically a curse more than anything.
Okay.
Oh, so
Wait,
he would look at them with the same pity that he looks at Amaryllis.
wait,
Yeah,
wait a second. Wait, does that mean that the castle is just like Beauty and the Beast castle? Where if like the curse
They're
is
not-
lifted, everything goes back to
Look,
normal?
Sally, they're not furniture.
Are you
He
sure?
wants to sit on them.
I don't want to sit on a cat girl. Leave me alone.
Oh, you want the cat girl to sit on you?
Alright,
No, that's your
would,
dream.
you know what? I'm gonna roll initiative to see who would arrive first.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Well, obviously, Car would be first because it's his castle, but somehow Amaryllis, well, after Sarek. Sarek is,
Wait, I get back?
Sarek is probably sleeping somewhere in the castle, so it doesn't take him long to get back.
Wait a second. I thought I was already back because of the whole fire thing, and I warned everybody about it, and I was just here. I thought that was like this shtick.
Well, I'm talking about who arrives at breakfast first, not who.
Oh, breakfast. Sorry, I thought I arrived at the castle.
Dumb
Never mind.
bitch.
I'm.
In any case, you all funnel in. Not much of at least I assume not much of interest happens until
I didn't see the initiative order, so I can't.
Freaking mean.
I was first.
Fine then.
I
There, have
have no
another
clue
initiative
where
order.
I am.
Legs.
That's a new one.
It is a new one. Fuck you. You can get it. You can get the old one.
Man, those maids are late to come.
But I'm
Wait,
not.
Maids shouldn't be on
Hey,
initiative.
yo, hey!
In any case, you all
Surprise.
in any case, you all gather. I assume,
Woohoo!
unless someone has better things to do.
Oh,
No.
Coming maids.
Oh, yeah,
Hey!
what about that?
El's
What about
El's
that
name is
magic item I was
better
working
things to
on?
do.
Why is your character more conservative than you are?
Whose character?
Yours?
Mine?
Yes.
What do you mean? How was that conservative? I just said coming maids.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't say that. You said that.
What? What are you talking about? I said he's the one who's a whore. But his character is like conserving nature and like has order, but he's chaos. Yeah, they'll right wing my foot. I don't want to hear it.
Shut up, you fucking idiot. I'm very consistently stupid.
Consistently
Anyway.
whorish.
How much time would have
Only for
passed
you,
in
baby
game?
girl.
What was that, Wolf Sadler? You asked an important question like these two.
I was too busy
How mu-
flirting. Sorry.
How much time would have passed in game? since the last session.
About a week.
So I would have had enough time to eat a crystal strawberry, right?
Yes, you would have had time to crush it up and snort it like the absolute demands.
Perfect.
Aren't you dating somebody in the game at this point? Like,
This one, yes.
yes, okay.
Well, she'd be upset if he didn't snort it.
Oh, right, I forgot. I was trying to figure out which way it was gay. I couldn't figure if it was IRL gay or in-game gay.
Everybody's just fucking.
Also, Chunwa is Aura's chair.
Everybody's out here with cat girls. Is this a fucking dating sim or a
She's a wolf girl.
Oh, excuse
What about
me.
that
No, come-
magic
My
item we talked
mistake.
about a while ago?
Which one?
I should have made a cat girl.
The night vision.
No, it said you were a disgusting spider.
I mean, you can make it, but you don't particularly need it on account of the whole
I
skeleton thing.
don't.
Hey,
Someone else
let's
might.
go.
I'm sorry, I keep touching you. Okay.
You should be sorry.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta chase your hand around.
Let me
What was the
open
effect
it
of
up.
the crystal strawberry again?
Plus one.
Crystal strawberry.
Which is
So
far better now that the toughness change is in effect.
Yes. Not that I've changed the tokens for it, but you know.
I do know.
In any case,
So I would technically need a fourth bar.
yes. Part of why I didn't change it, honestly. Because I can't add a fourth bar to this.
Really should just make it the health bar.
Anyway. Do you join them for breakfast, Eric?
Nobody's
you,
called me.
You would
They're
have
in the
informed
next room.
the maids. Yeah,
No.
the maids would have informed you.
Yeah, I don't answer to maids.
What do you
Fuck
answer
the
to?
maids. Answer to
You
fucking
can
people I
literally
know.
see us.
Who the
Sir Steric, breakfast is served. There.
Oh, I'm changing her name to Moid.
You're so freaking mean to me.
The one made with
Cat
camelids.
balls in my DMs were not on my bingo list.
I sent her picture cat balls.
Neither was Osama bin Miku.
Quit flirting. Alright, so
Let's see.
the civilized people are at the table.
I'm sure Steric will join you on account of there being food.
And George is just shoveling stuff down his skeletal maw.
Kind of
Very
stand
audibly. It's just
in the
not-
doorway.
Everyone too polite to ask you to stop wasting food.
He's doing it very politely. He's just not
I
stopping.
literally don't. I tell him to stop wasting food. Me, I go behind him as like.
Steric comes in after a month or two of being away. Stop wasting food.
No, I can still taste it.
You don't need to eat. Stop doing that.
You're literally fat.
Stop being fat. I'm just big boned.
It's literally impossible for me to be. I'm literally double ribbed.
Big bone, yeah.
You ribbed for my pleasure.
Not ma.
For your
I mean-
displeasure.
You meet me in the forge.
Sally's over there dying.
Sally's
Meet me in the
joking.
forge tonight, Stera.
It's ribbed for my pleasure, Sally.
Of course, the lot
The
of you
hammering has
are
nothing
at
to do
least
with anything.
It
the lot of
does.
you are at least somewhat surprised to see Steric. He left like
I
a
thought you
few months
died.
ago.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Actually, he did die. I found him as a skeleton in the.
Why would you lie about that? We're all dead. You can just say it.
I smacked Carr in his bald ass head. And said,
Shut up. Quiet about that.
The guard captain just rests her hand on his sword as you do that.
Do you mean Vilna or Asif?
Yes.
How much better has Aethif gotten at playing Vilna?
It depends on. I would answer that if Kotrek was here, but he isn't, so I don't have to.
Oh, good.
Fair enough.
In any case, let's see. Now that Sterek's back, who wants to go next? Who's got stuff they wanted to ask about? Who would have done what in this last week?
George would have been making more magic weapons, magic siege weapons.
Your progress is going along well.
Yeah, we're increasing production, but it's going to be a bit longer before we reach our target.
It is a rather hefty target you've set for yourself, if I recall.
Yes, and they're also very big and complex explosives.
Well, that's going along fine. Let's see. Next would be Aethif, who is currently not here, so his stuff can wait. Chun, what have you been doing other than snorting crystallized strawberries?
Oh, I forgot you're playing Chun. You fucking homosexual. Sterk disapproves.
Oh
No,
yeah,
you
that's what I was
disapprove.
talking. I literally was
Sterek-
talking about
Sterek
it. Is
would
it
understand.
in the game
No,
or
no,
in
no.
real life? I didn't remember.
No,
I didn't remember it either. Yeah.
Sterek would just see Chun as Chun. He would not disapprove. He would have no reason to.
What do you mean?
Is Chun a gender?
Other than, listen,
Of course she's a gender. There's only
Wait.
two. Which
she is
gotta be one of them.
agender.
She is a yeah, she's one of them.
She is certainly one of them. Anyways,
She's the gender of all time.
What is this quantum gender? What?
and Chun is very much female. And
Yes.
it is very much forbidden love.
But
Not that
no
either
one
of
has
them
the
care.
balls to challenge her.
Disgusting.
Anyway, other than that, are you up to anything?
She wouldn't really have anything to do, so training and probably going out drinking with Aura.
Ah, so your liver is absolutely destroyed. Got it.
Well, she can heal
That's
herself.
what healing magic is for, yeah.
Only the second time Aura has destroyed your liver.
Pretty sure the first time she destroyed more organs than just the liver.
Look, I didn't say organs plus liver. I just said liver.
Let's see. Sarek, I assume, has just been doing his duty, which is to keep an eye on everyone, make sure things
Keep an
are
eye on
progressing
people,
smoothly
make
for the war.
Yep. Make sure war effort is happening.
Make sure that he just wants to kill Carr if Carr does anything untoward.
Why'd you
Whatever
pick
that
a
may
name
be.
like it's almost
I-
identical to
well,
mine?
No, I told Bright to pick a name for my character. Blame him.
Bright,
Listen.
why did you pick a name that was
Listen.
almost identical
Listen.
to mine?
Because you can't stop paying attention to the game now.
It
Anyway,
sounds
Amaryllis.
so similar, you fucking bastard.
Yeah.
I know. I know. It's like fucking one sound off.
It literally is one syllable.
Amaryllis,
Yes.
what have you been up to? Trying to do men, failing?
Yeah, but it's so blatantly, you know. It's kind of rude. No, I don't.
Just like real life,
since-
wow.
Fucking killer.
I came back. I can't.
You know, you'd have more success if you weren't.
Shut up! I don't want to hear you speak whatsoever. You're the last person I want to hear.
Well, the man who had a happy family.
This is like Doll's House for Men. No, last time I came. Last time
Oh,
I came
that's-
in,
I was
I
there, sorry,
believe.
yeah.
I believe it was over the fires, and I warned everybody of the fires, and I don't
Wow.
really think much has happened much since then.
How is the
I
fire
mean-
still going after
But
that?
you were just gone before you even heard about the result of that.
Yes.
Oh, was I? Wait, what happened?
Yeah,
You
disappeared.
left.
I was there for that part. I know I left. What happened?
I don't fucking
No?
remember.
No one
something-
told
You told me!
It was look. It was very unimportant. It involved a demon.
Oh,
And you were gone.
No, it's because it didn't regard me and my 10 waifus that I've made up in an AI generator, therefore I don't care about it. Okay, I see how it is.
True.
It was a
So
fire
real.
that happened entirely in Republic territory, so our capacity to care.
Republic! It's gonna spread! The fire will literally spread and ruin the rest of the region, including your own dumb little waifu cat
you,
castle!
Look,
you warned them of fire, so they made sure it doesn't spread to here. I think
exactly.
that's
Then I was here for that. I'm gonna bite something.
Ooh,
Look,
Ooh, me.
it's just like
No.
it's just
No!
like the California wildfires. It's happening to a place that deserves it, so why would we do something to stop it?
Nature did nothing to you!
Nature is healing.
Derek just says, yeah, wildfires are a part of nature. They're
based.
Well,
Correct,
actually,
correct
actually,
druid take.
well, actually, controlled birds are completely correct.
Controlled birds are not natural.
Correct.
Who said controlled burns? No, it's entirely uncontrolled. Actually,
Uncontrolled
that's what
burns.
he's advocating.
In fact, we
That's
want
what he's
control.
advocating
yeah,
for.
uncontrolled burns. You just let it fucking rock, dude. If a lady hits
If
a
anything,
fucking
we've got
tree,
plans
oh well.
to hide pots of oil in all their granaries.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
Lady hits a tree, oh well.
what has Amarella's been doing since then?
Frick, since then, I don't know, maybe trying to find other, I would say probably trying to like talk to like the cat girls or any other abominations she thinks she can like bond with and getting rejected. I think that's like,
They kind of lived this entire life before then. They haven't been recently cursed into it.
Yes.
what do you mean? Wait,
Unlike you, who used to be
it was
human and was turned.
Wait, so they've always
They're-
been like
They were born like this.
they were born disabled?
Yes, unlike you.
That's one
Yeah,
way
like
to
it-
put it.
Wait, does that make me better than them?
No, it makes you worse.
It makes me better than them.
You weren't in the conversation.
Well, it makes us better than you, is the important part.
I don't even know who your character is, I'll be honest.
Who are you?
Forgot your character entirely.
Metal skeleton.
Oh
This
right,
is
the
cool.
guy who like smashes metal all the time and like claims that he's really good at it. Yeah, I remember. Never mind.
I literally made your fucking weapon.
Did you?
Actually, no. She got her weapon from the magic
I made
animation.
her some.
You're
No, I made her one of the weapons. I made her one of the
True.
weapons. I guess she just doesn't use it anymore.
What weapon
In
did
any
you
case,
make me? Well,
I think it was like one of the
Oh, well.
spears.
maybe a spear. That sounds vaguely correct.
Anyhow,
No, it was the bow. It was the bow. I made you one of
no,
the.
the bow was for the
black
magic
metal
item
bows.
merchant.
Stop taking credit
Yes.
for
I
things
made
that
her
aren't
something.
yours.
I know I made her something.
The argument continues, and breakfast draws to a close.
What's the problem with being such a successful blacksmith? You forget all your works.
Successful
Didn't even
black.
ask me what car did all week.
No.
The answer is the answer is Al.
Yeah,
I don't have to ask you when I know the answer.
Well, I've made my report. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.
Wait,
not so fast.
Why?
Our friend Sterrick has returned, and the method by which he returned is somewhat illuminating. He said that he was visited by the ferryman from Elpis.
Oh, that.
Charon, I think the name was.
You gotta put your frickin' main in smite. My main in the game.
Smite?
Now the question is,
Smite?
Sterrick, do you remember what Charon told you, specifically about Lord of Braxis?
Nothing more than that he had use for me. And then he sent me here.
Any specific use?
No.
Well, that is disturbing.
The maid walks up behind you.
Oh well.
Well, anyone who wants to can do a perception check, I suppose.
Sure.
Sure.
Nat 10.
Or
All
Nat
right.
10.
What the frick you mean nat 10?
You can
What the
you can tell that she looks somewhat pale, and she says, "Apologies, my lord. You appear to have a visitor in the courtyard."
Power rises from his seat. Perhaps this is a boated individual in the pond. Let's
That's
go
a
out and
boat
meet
in a
them.
pond.
Go with.
The koi fish have been traumatized.
Bring Vilna for safety.
Oh, lol.
That
I'll
was
It'll
about
fit.
right.
It'll fit one more time.
Hold
believe.
on, hold on.
Just force
This is
it
like
in
when
there.
this is like when I move furniture. Like,
No, if you just lube it up a bit.
You
You
and your
don't
nose
lube
will
furniture.
definitely not fit in.
Wrong transformation, right?
Yeah, yes, I'm aware.
I love this.
Do you want to spin it as well?
Yes, I do.
Transform these nuts.
There you go. Now lower
Spin a
it.
little bit more. And
Lower
lower.
it.
There we go.
Slide it in. There you go. Oh.
Get some help.
Okay,
Can we
Sally.
ban
Yeah.
him?
Yes, Sally.
That was a man sound. I know it doesn't sound much like it, but it was a man sound.
Yeah, so you.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, what part
The
of
waters
not
of your
getting?
pond seem a lot longer than normal. In fact, they seem to stretch on forever.
I'm not entirely certain how
gonna step back.
composed the maid was to just be a little pale at this.
He has to see a red skeleton every day.
Yes, this is
And
not.
sometimes assist with bathing.
No.
And from the waters, a boat with a figure rises.
Smite! Smite the smite god!
Karen, how great of you to join us. We just were having breakfast. Would you like to attend?
Please don't.
He laughs. It's a surprisingly hearty laugh for a creature made of bone.
Rattles really
Well, that's
hard.
nothing new. We know they can do that.
Upon seeing Sterek, he throws what appears to be the remainder of your stuff at you.
I catch it.
Of course you do.
Was wondering when we would give this back.
why the vector lines are doing that.
Cease the drawing.
Cease the drawing.
In any case,
The boat has
Do
wake
not
now.
the drawing.
Somehow it
Cease
ascends
these
into the
nuts.
sky.
it is space bending. Of course, it would look weird. I come bearing a message. Lord Abraxas has completed his preparation. It would be wise of you to make your way to the Malvis.
I do hope
have-
you're not inviting us to Malvis Court in a way that you invited Sterek to return here.
That was funny. No. You will have to make your way there yourselves. We have run into issues, however. The main passage we used, the one I was supposed to outline for you, was collapsed. Inquisitors from Caravalia were on our tail, and we had to dispose of them. There are other passages, but you will have to find those yourselves. Or you could always take a trek through the Empire. that side is far less guarded.
The Empire be less guarded, but Caravalians be trouble for you.
The Empire wishes to pretend the Malvis Gordon doesn't exist. They've put up high walls, but no one guards them.
Is there a passage in Willand to the Malvis Gordon?
That would be geographically impossible.
Fair enough.
Do as you will. Blow up the debris, find another way through, go around. Your choice. Do hurry, though. I'm sure you wish to be relieved of your debt, as well as we wish to be rid of your purpose.
Our purpose. And I suppose once we arrive at the Malvis Gordon, that's when we're elucidated on purposes.
It is not mine to speak of these things.
We owe you nothing. Tell us now what purpose we make heading for this place are.
You owe me nothing, and yet our interests still align. Lord Abraxas is the best chance any of you have against the sun. Don't waste it.
He has done nothing so far to earn my trust. Nor have you, ferryman.
I have brought you to where you need to be, and have even taken the decency of retrieving your item.
I do not see his crow yet. I suppose you didn't feel like bringing them on your magical boat.
I feel he would not have appreciated me doing the same to the crow. It does not come back after all.
That would have been the end of you.
I'm sure you think so.
What deadline do we have for time to find the Malvis Gordon?
The sooner the better.
You know, traveling there could take weeks.
I am aware.
Oh,
You
then.
aren't killing me and transporting me that way. I will walk.
I
If
suppose
I
we
could,
shall go through-
if I could, we would not be having this conversation.
We shall go through your uneasy path that is at least known to us. While you say the Empire path is easier, I am not taking my chances going anywhere near that cursed place.
Agreed.
Burning all those towns and villages would take time.
Yeah, so
So
let
did you say
your...
burning the villages?
They are Empire.
Yes.
They will burn, yes.
So let your
You
Emperor
have to
know...
just kill the heads.
Let your Lord Abraxas know that we'll be on the way in due time. Before the war, even.
I wish you good speed.
Alright.
Goodbye for now. And
Does the,
with that, he sinks back underground, and the spatial distortion returns. Your lake is your lake once more.
They'll prepare us for a trip out to the market. I have one last thing that I need to take care of before we go on a journey elsewhere. Now, I believe it's time for you to return to the palace.
Mm, Well, Vilna goes off to prepare, as you instructed. What are the rest of you doing?
Georgia's gonna go back to the workshop. He's gonna grab one of the bombs.
Grab as many bombs as you can bring.
Well, I think it's time for a field test.
As many of the bombs you can carry.
How many could George carry with an athletic score of 4?
2.
There we are then.
They
They're
are
quite big and heavy.
They are large enough to cause like miles of damage when exploded from underground. They are not light things.
Wait, Chan is stronger than George?
Lol.
What's her athletics?
5.
I suppose, yeah. I mean,
Look, if wrestling with Aura builds up some athleticism in you.
exactly.
Quick, both of you arm wrestle right now.
No need.
See, I can't do that because there's a chance that I could break her arm, but she can't break mine.
Entirely
So-
true, I suppose.
I would rather not.
Wait, who's breaking arms? Sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
Okay, well, George can't break bones. Literally,
Oh.
it's impossible.
Oh, it's not impossible. It's just
It's very
unlikely.
difficult. However, Chun still has normal bones, so he could break her bones. And I don't want to do that, so
Well, you don't even have a bone. You're a skeleton.
I have many. Just point at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're very infertile bones.
Sorry.
They weren't once. I do wonder what happened to my sons.
You called them weak.
Yeah,
No, that's
you
my
did.
great grandsons.
Actually, I think
So
there's
therefore-
only like 2 greats there.
Okay, well that's my great grandsons, not my sons.
Well,
sons
obviously
were
your
fine.
sons assisted in the creation of your great-great-grandsons.
I'm not blaming my sons, my direct descendants, for what these cowards have done in my absence.
Why not? They raised them.
No, my son's sons raised them.
Yeah, exactly. And your son's son. You're retarded. Your genetic line is bad.
And you're a cursed abomination who couldn't find a mate with enough restraints to hold down
No,
a
I
bear.
did. It was you, and I said no because you were worse.
What?
Oof.
Yeah. It is canonical in the lore
You're
of
just
this
crazy.
game where you came on to me and I said no.
Oof.
You're just crazy.
You may be a skeleton, but you
yes,
don't have
George is off
amnesia.
to go grab. What did we call them again, Brent?
Even the spider girl rejected you. What a shame.
I don't recall what they were called, but
Because we had stats for them, I think.
Yes, we
Big
did.
fun time explosion boom booms.
No.
Car, before you leave the castle, another maid would interrupt you and inform you that Miss Sabina is attempting to contact you. Cough, cough.
Okay. Yep. Fair
Not
enough.
mentioning the mirror in front of new people.
All right,
What
so
mirror?
going off to the kitchen with wife.
Sorry.
You look at the mirror,
Flip
and
through book,
she's there
look at mirror.
alongside. Well, I didn't
No,
put
she
the I
isn't.
didn't put the tokens there. God damn it!
You lied to
rat
me.
bastard! You're gonna make you rat bastard! You're gonna make me make a token for the character she's with. God damn it! How dare you? Fine. I'm just gonna do this then. You
I can't find
you
him
deserve
anyway.
this. You deserve this. This is your doing.
You made
Exclusively.
this.
Yes, I did. How dare you?
Did
How
you
dare
make
you?
this?
How dare you use my own work against me?
High production value game. You made this for that.
So
How
all I
dare
know
you
is they're
use
called
my-
burrowing bombs, right? I can't find the
Yeah,
stats anywhere.
Why is this one called Moid?
Burrowing
Moid.
Betty. That's what you called it.
Why is this
Well,
one
that's
called Moid?
Because Atronach.
Oh, Moid. Moid. That's stupid. That's so stupid.
You're
Is
welcome.
Are they visible?
That was awful.
They are visible, yes.
Love you too.
Sabina's less
No.
visible than the other person.
It's strange. Oh,
Okay.
because it's like that. Okay, I see. I get it.
It's actually a really clever system. Thingy. You know, you could have just put like an empty object and then stuck both of them behind them. Both of them behind the empty mirror object.
Listen, I can't stick both things in your hymen.
No, wait, what?
In any case, this is your doing. She contacts you. The alchemists from the place you told us to watch have finally arrived, and you seem to be more than willing to talk about why they're here. But they had a deal for you, and I suppose I should pass it along.
This is a great way to begin the conversation, but please do continue.
The alchemist steps forward, introduces himself. One of the members of the Alchemists Guild. He begins. I will hold no secrets from you. We sent a member here on the hunt for a renegade, a former grandmaster of the guild. Normally, we let kings handle their own domains. They get to set the laws as to what they consider forbidden research. However, this was an internal guild matter. We wished to deal with it before it became a problem.
And this guild master, does he have a description or name that we can identify him by?
The name is Kyle Darwin, though it's unlikely he's traveling under it. He is a seemingly young man, though don't be fooled. It's alchemy that has kept his vitality up. He has gray hair and wears glasses.
Alchemy can allow him to not be subject to age. What's to say that alchemy doesn't allow him to change his own appearance as well?
It is less that he's now subject to age, and more so that he has postponed the bad effects. If we had a simple solution to aging, I dare say we would have employed it nationwide. Regardless, I ask for your assistance in this matter. After being told what happened with the cult, it has become clear to us that he is far smarter than we anticipated. And this is a strange land.
And you believe him to be involved with the cults?
No. We believe he simply used them to his end. Sent our agent to meet the cult instead of meeting him. Unfortunate how that ended. regardless, he is a dangerous man and should be apprehended.
And you believe that he's in Willand?
We do believe that his current location is somewhere in Willand. It is unlikely that the people of the Compact would allow him across their borders.
Well, I can send men to find him, and certainly national security is always a concern. What do you offer for the capture or possible death of this person?
While I'm technically not at the liberty to offer this, I can tell you that if he were captured by your men, we would be willing to open an alchemist's guild in Willand. The prosperity of this guild would, the prosperity of Willand would skyrocket, of course. And, of course, it would benefit you both culturally and economically. Not to mention that people or nations that have an alchemist guild are far less likely to be scrutinized by the watchful eyes of the Empire.
How telling that you bring attention to the watchful eyes of the Empire. Nevertheless, I shall see what can be done and arrange for something like this.
Of course, the process of applying for a guild hall will require a visit in person, but I am fully authorized to permit official visits to the Empire.
I see. Well then, we shall get to look for this Darwin immediately.
It gladdens me greatly to see that you're as cooperative as I hoped you'd be.
Sabina, you've done well in bringing me this information.
She bows. Now then, we have some more business to wrap up here, and I won't keep you from your occupations. She cuts the call.
Okay. Back to that.
There.
Well, that is another method by which we can enter the Malvis Cordon then. Get a coincidental invitation to the Empire to possibly just be killed.
It would have been another coincidental invitation, but Kotrek isn't here, so that's the light.
That's the rogue.
Ah.
Hit the spider.
You're pretty sure he got a letter, but he didn't share.
Of course not. Because why would a trusted guard captain share anything with her lord?
Oh no, the letter was for Aethith. The guard captain just said she'd deliver it to him.
I see. Alright, so let's see. Well, in the order of business for things, I guess you also need to arrange someone to track down this Grandmaster Alchemist. But right now, the first thing to do would be going to market to grab that vial of demon smoke demon.
Well, it has been a week. I'm pretty sure you already had men sent to the location. No need for you to go yourself, I don't think.
Oh, well, that's what the preparations were for.
Ah, I see.
And was it obtained, or is it just?
It was obtained and delivered. is a vial of smoke.
Hmm.
Mind you, haven't heard from the magic item merchant. Basically,
I
ever
love
since
that.
you granted him the land.
Wait, can we see him again?
I do still have the card.
Like, not right now, but like eventually. Just not because I want to buy anything. I just want to meet him again because he's funny. It's great.
The
I do still have the card. I think summon him.
Not now. Later.
the card reads new location opening soon.
Huh.
Oh,
Under
no,
construction.
Travel in person.
Grand opening.
It's
coming
it's
soon.
like it's like a web 404 it's like a 404 but like on the card and you just flip it over and it just shows you under construction.
George just slides it back into his head.
Does he just have a slot in there or something?
I think so.
He kind of, yeah.
Ah, he hollowed it out.
Through the nose, actually. He just.
All right, so no,
Man, that's gotta be uncomfortable.
yeah. So knowing that we
keeps
have
going long
the
enough.
smoke vial, what's Ash's reaction to all this? Just
She
saying, gimme?
she does want it. It's obvious, but she is polite enough to refrain from saying gimme, 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 gimme.
That's really cute.
So the question is, for public polling, should we do the unthinkable thing and give Demon more power?
Well, considering she's currently kind of unstable,
As most women
I'm
are.
leaning against it.
She
But
she
she's
shoots she glares daggers at you.
Well, you can hate me all you like, but you didn't call me a liar.
You just heard a very faint whisper of liar.
That's
Alright,
so
now
cute.
it's hands.
But she's really cute, so she might deserve it.
Deserve hands?
She's cute now,
Maybe.
but if she consumes more,
She's cute now.
demon
Let me
smoke,
rearrange that.
yeah.
Wait, but like
Oh,
if
yeah,
we give
no,
her more, will she
you
become
know,
cuter?
You know, Sally, the mask on your face says it's probably not a good idea, but
Oh right, I did do that.
Calio, it's not a good idea, but it'd be really funny.
And then I just start laughing.
I mean, you know, it's the worst that can happen, right?
just like screeching. Yeah, give it to her. Do it.
Nah, it'd be silly to
Hey,
give her
yo.
that.
What does the other mask say?
The other mask is quiet because
Unbothered in his own lane. Moisturized.
It only spoke out once, and
I just moisturized.
seems to not respond unless spoken to, which it hasn't been.
A woman mask.
Oh, it's also
No,
something 8th of consensus.
sadly.
Well, at any rate, that file is going into storage until the magic item merchant is returned.
Ash
Well,
looks
then.
disappointedly at you.
The blackface girl craves violence.
Be really funny, but it can also the last time he did something that was like this is something that just needs to happen. Bright just instant kills me with no rolls. And
Rocks
I'm
fall
almost
and one
certain.
dies.
You literally poked the sun. I'm sorry. That no.
Wait, what's the
Okay.
worst that could happen when you die? Like, you just get respawned back in your castle safely. I don't understand what
You
the problem
lose
is.
all your shit.
But yeah, but it's still here in the castle.
Well, that's implying you don't die repeatedly.
Yeah, like exactly. Like I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
She asks, knowing full well some of the bad things that can happen.
I'm just trying to convince you because I want to see the funny.
There are several people in this room who don't come back.
Well, they're not.
Okay,
Uh,
lock her in a room with one of the people that can come back.
Do you really think locks can contain a smoke demon? I'm serious.
A smoke-proof room. Stick a box on her.
Just use wooden doors.
So,
True.
so Bright,
Wait,
seriously,
what if we stick her in a metal safe?
So Bright, what could be done to mitigate results of her having a bad trip?
A pinky promise.
As far as you're aware, nothing. Of course, you could
Nothing,
release
there's-
the thing in the bottle and question it, but
Can I
figure
communicate
it's in
while
the
it's still
bottle
in
for-
the bottle?
no. You figure it's in the bottle for a reason, though.
I would assume so, yes.
I see.
You figured the trained assassin you stole this from, or you bartered with,
Bart.
would have used it if he could.
What does that mean, if he could?
I don't know, maybe you're better than him.
The ego play is crazy.
Built different. Built different, built stupid.
He literally said, like, you might be better than him, so that makes you better, right? So you could do it, right? Tee hee.
Well, only and badly.
Okay, so does that imply that we should only do it when we're losing in a fight?
Maybe.
So-
but if we're
so there's
losing
no
in a
even,
fight,
like-
I'll just set off one of my bombs and
Quantum
none of
magnum
So-
opus.
So Bright, there's no even like ritual preparations that could be like, okay, you're in a circle of salt, can't fucking escape until some good results happen.
Salt seems to not bother.
You know what I fucking mean.
Yes, I do, but they're already in the world. The one barrier keeping them out isn't really stable anymore, or there for them, I suppose. I mean, you could shove them in a room. That is definitely a possibility, but
Wait, so like
locks him in a box.
literally,
Right,
wait.
I mean,
so you're
it
telling
is-
me that there
can
are
we get-
limitations
it is-
on this thing by releasing it?
it
Can we get a
is
jar
literally
to put
trapped in a
ash
bottle
in?
right now. Yes, you could. She wouldn't particularly like it.
Drink the bottle.
First things first, we get a
Okay.
heart-shaped box.
Sally, your math just keeps chanting chug, 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 chug.
Look, just because I drank part of a demon doesn't mean Car should.
It's literally a thematic lesson in the story.
I just don't agree that Wolf Girl's a demon.
Dr-
I mean, sure,
Well,
she's
no,
a bit
okay.
violent. But...
No, Wolf.
No,
did
no, I
you
literally
did
drank
you
part
do
of the owl demon's power.
I know, I'm mad.
yeah? And did you end up better off for it?
Yes.
Listen, it
So
was prepared by,
therefore-
listen, that was prepared by a professional. All right.
And this isn't.
Same with my bones.
What?
No, your bones were prepared by the Absolute.
Prepared, yeah, professional.
Well, maybe you might be
Yes,
right.
the best of
Profe-
professionals.
Professional full-time god.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Part-time martial arts
Literally,
and
quite
So-
literally.
so-
part-time martial arts enjoyer.
So Bright,
Yeah.
without removing it from the bottle, is there a way to communicate with the smoke, or is it a
Hello.
non-starter?
It can't really
You stick a
respond
straw
without
in it.
leaving the bottle.
Can you drink out of it with a straw?
Just pass it to George, you'll fucking
It,
do it.
it's entirely too compressed to respond to you.
Wait, so it's just like it's just it's like a frosty.
Hmm.
Correct's online on Discord.
All right, you know what? I'm taking the bottle to the ballroom. Anyone that doesn't,
Thought you were gonna say
anyone
bar.
that can respond, join us there.
All right.
Sure, the
Why
bombs
not?
can be retrieved when we actually depart.
Where the frick is
Hold
the
on,
bar?
give me a second.
Sorry.
Oh,
I don't
all
even
I've
know.
got down for effects with the bombs is big
Oh,
fucking
that's the
bomb.
ballroom. What the frick is that thing over on the right hand side? What is this? What is
It's supposed to be
this
stained
crayon?
glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it now.
But why
I thought it
is
was-
it like quadruple glazed?
What are you talking about?
You'll
Oh,
see
oh,
that
you mean
something
like double
different
layered?
list.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
because with the thickness of them, right? They have to be. That
I
like
know
two
that
sets of stained glass
Voronoi
against itself.
texture.
So
Well,
I know the
this
texture
has
of the
to be like
sun.
Well,
two
the
sets of two.
the single layer was destroyed by Elle's mom coming here the one time.
So you just
So
decided
you
have to
doubled
double
it?
glazing. Jesus Christ.
Also-
had to make the
also-
glass 3 feet thick.
This was made in
Just
Blender,
this
right? The texture.
That wouldn't be see-through. You've just added bricks to the
What
fucking
was it made
wall.
in?
Yes, pretty bricks. They're colored. Also, hello, Codewack.
Greetings.
Oh,
See, I told
cool.
you
Contract
Korak would
then.
arrive in the middle.
Drag the coat rack in.
So Korak, we're about to
Oh.
do something very silly.
Ah,
We're about
Possibly-
to joke
Possibly
it in a big
retarded
circle.
again.
We
Ah,
surely
good.
are, actually. With the
Straight
bottle in the
Jordan.
center. We're gonna play spin the bottle.
Yo, spin the bottle!
So you place the bottle down.
Yep.
Hey.
George kicks it.
You say circles and
Wait,
shit
what?
don't do anything to contain smoke demon stuff, right?
You can physically contain it.
I mean
But
physically.
I'll tell you what will
emotionally
contain
contain
it, and George
But
will
we-
pull his.
But we'd be
spirit
moving into
killing
one
sword.
container then into another. Well, at any rate.
are you sure you want to have Ash in the room for this?
I'm trying to figure out how to rotate a thing.
You're
Is
just
it the
sat in
arcade?
the middle of the fucking goon circle, Sally. Are
What
you
the
the
frick?
biscuit?
Oh, the what?
No,
What the frick?
no,
What?
no.
No.
Instruct-
What?
Ash can come in later.
What frickin'
I'm
biscuit?
sorry, what?
What
Ash can
biscuit?
come in later.
What the frick is a biscuit?
This is going for 2 rounds?
Oh god, can you make him leave?
Yes, easily.
Also, how do you do the rotate an object again?
Mouse
It's not
wheel.
R.
EOQ.
Oh, really? That's gross.
Or
Okay.
you, while it's unselected, or you grab it and then scroll.
Did you check
Alright.
on my profile wood in human form? Okay.
I mean, the mask you have does let you be human.
Yeah, you get
What it's
legs.
worth.
No,
Alright.
then I definitely don't want to do because what somebody wrote on my profile.
Alright. So, open bottle.
You open the bottle.
Spinning it?
Smoke gathers, and in a puff, a creature.
Smoke bunny.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute!
It's a bit too large. It should be smaller. There.
Bigger.
Hold on, I got this.
Bunny.
I have
Let me
heard
guess,
stories
it's
about killer
massively
bunnies.
racist.
Alright, there you go. I named it.
Fucking touch that.
That's funny. Is so cute. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's so cute.
I'm so clever.
Don't go that far.
I'm clever. You have to admit it.
Demon of smoke, speak your identity and purpose.
If it thumps its feet, I'm gonna cry.
It angrily
Mm.
thumps.
Thump.
Angry
Thump.
thump.
Angry
The
thump.
rabbit, the rabbit seems to ignore you and just seems to be looking for an exit.
I throw lightning
Okay,
at
Stop that!
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that with a 9 of Pentacles.
Oh, how big is my hand
It
again?
stops.
Alright, now I ask again. Communicate with us, or we shall cut this conversation far shorter than it needs to be.
So freaking pushy.
He is a rapist.
Yeah.
And what's up,
Yeah.
Doc?
Oh,
Ah.
Alright, back into the bottle. This is obviously a mistake.
Boo!
Okay, so Bright, I rolled to hit it with Virtus.
All right, roll.
Boo!
No! I jump in front of you. Grab the rabbit.
You can't grab it. You pass right through it. Just smoke.
Hold on.
I slapped
you,
into Amaryllis.
Was that an attack against Amaryllis?
Yes, it
No,
was.
against the rabbit, but she's in the
No,
way.
but
so that's
I'm in the
three-
way.
That's 3 damage.
I'm pretty
one-
sure she
Alright, I
doesn't
gotta-
have that. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have that talent, honestly.
I gotta. Can I roll to tank?
I mean, you have power. You can
Yeah.
spend that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend power. Power for defense. Wait, yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Do I not have that ability? Hold on.
Can
Can I
I
not roll
magically
dice?
put the thing
Oh, yeah.
back into the bottle?
Sure.
Frick.
Did it really say "What's up, Doc"?
It seems to be. It seems to be speaking, or
Ugh,
that did sound like what it said.
foul thing. I heard stories of this thing in my lifetime. Foul.
As you try to push it back into the bottle, you hear Looney Tunes levels pleading, crying.
No. I'm so
Disgusting
Yeah,
freaking-
black creatures.
that
Get
is-
out of my
that is-
sight.
Yeah, that is not joining Ash whatsoever.
What? She could be a bunny girl.
Dust
And
bunny.
Do you really
stuff-
want Ash to be a snow bunny, Sally?
No, dust bunny.
Who said anything about snow? It was good to be a black
White.
rabbit. No,
And stuffed back into the bottle.
do not stuff the bunny.
Oh, I'm gonna stuff something else.
Go away.
I'm going to stuff this sword.
What is that?
Sally, stop
What is
playing your air
that?
horn.
Sally, cease.
What the fuck is a trombone?
Literally,
playing? What
I
the
literally
fuck?
cannot stop whatever's going on.
That is not an orc horn.
Wait, is furniture being moved again? You gotta go help.
It's the roof. I can't help with that.
The roof is being collapsed. Shame.
The
The
roof is
roof's being
furniture.
moved. They're moving the roof to the basement.
Well, now we know that in no uncertain terms should this be joined with Ash.
Why not?
Yep.
Honestly,
know.
I think Ash would look super cute with bunny ears.
So, Khan, how do you feel about putting it in a bomb?
We are going to be selling it to Auto.
I can just make it into a bomb.
Uh,
10 minutes, 20 tops. Fine.
Hand on Ash's shoulder. You would not want this. You think you
She
do,
seems
but you don't.
she seems very sad, on the verge of crying.
Let her have the rabbit.
Of course, the woman wants to bring down the other woman.
What? No, it'd be a
Fucking-
fantastic combination.
Crab bucket mentality.
Kirk, are you
Literally a
muted, by the way?
female, can't help it.
Okay,
Oh,
can I ask?
Or-
Is it?
no, he just
didn't
wasn't speaking.
I didn't hear that again.
Oh.
Oh.
I asked if you were muted because you didn't say anything since you were like joined.
That's
Uh,
not true. He spoke.
Yeah.
You just were not listening.
I never listen.
I know.
Yeah.
No, can I?
Car,
like,
car,
the-
car attempts
Can we
to
ask
pla-
Ash
Car
if like
attempts to
she knows what this
placate-
is?
Car attempts to placate Ash. This is nothing but a mindless beast. It would not do you good.
It's a beast. Like straight up. Ask Ash if she knows what it is.
Do I need to roll speech to make?
It's
Ash
it's
okay
it's
with
definitely a deception check.
this? It is speech.
Lie to Ash.
What?
She- How is this deception? Tell me how it's.
It is deception because
Because it clearly wasn't mindless. It spoke to you.
It's a silly creature.
That's subjective.
Maybe,
Yes,
maybe she
unlike
wants
this
to get a
party,
bit
it's
silly.
just completely serious.
You just scared it.
Anyways, are we doing going over what Aether was doing during the time?
I don't know, depends. Is Aether here? Probably not.
Am I here?
Godric?
Correct is present,
Oh.
yes.
I see. Anyway, let's finish this this rabbit business before
I still don't really know what's going on, but cool.
Alright, does Ash beg and plead, or is she just crying? Actually crying. Crying smoky tears.
she's on the verge of tears, but she knows better than to cry. Ladies do not cry. It's very unladylike, so she won't.
Kara lays a hand upon her shoulder. This would
Harassment.
This would likely turn you into an unladylike person.
You.
Would that be
That's
something
not true. That's
I
not
mean,
even
I'm
true. You're just making stuff up.
Wait, are you saying that getting cursed with some sort of abomination doesn't turn you unladylike?
It's a
So you were
rabbit.
always a whore?
Literally a rabbit. I wouldn't join with you, but I would join them with the rabbit.
Is this curse a rabbit?
Of course, the
roll
former
speech,
white
roll
woman.
speech to try and console the Ash.
Okay.
Fail. Yeah.
It is a contested roll, though, Bright.
Why is it +5 +1?
No, it isn't. Why is it
Because
+5 +1?
+1 is an additional token. It was +6.
Ah, right.
Oh,
Anyway,
the tokens only go up to 5. Was that it?
Yeah.
There's 1, 5, like 10, then 100.
Poorly programmed, retarded system. Whoever made it should be ashamed.
Not anyone present. Yes.
Anyway, you do console Ash that it would have made her unladylike. She's still upset, but you know.
Next one.
You suck.
Next one's gonna be a duck.
What? The smoke demon was all cartoons.
No, but
You mean no, but it is now.
no, I do not mean that. Anyway, that concludes your little opening of the smoke bottle.
Right. Benny's off to go get a bomb. 2, actually.
Yep. Aethith, you were pretending to be Volnar all morning. Pretty well, I may add.
You know, weak.
Claim to be what?
Well, true. Wilna.
Ah, yes.
However, a letter did arrive for Aethith, and Vilna said she would hand it. Vilna said she would hand it to him.
Ah. So
Why
after I
is
said
Vilna
I'd
handing
hand
stuff off to herself?
after I said I'd hand it off to Aethith, what did I do with it?
I'm not sure. What did
To
you
catch
do
me
with
up
it?
on my actions. Okay. Well, at some point when I had privacy, I read it.
All right.
I really needed the
well, the
privacy.
first
I'm sure it's
thing
encoded.
the first thing weird about the letter is that it didn't arrive on a regular messenger bird. It was a white falcon with red accents. It's kind of strange, honestly.
There's significance to this.
Give me a roll politics.
Sorry, I haven't
Knowledge
looked at
politics,
his
if you
sheet in
have
a
it.
while. Well, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure he has no particular knowledge skills, though. Where the fuck is that sheet? No, that's...
Acrobatics, disguise, perception,
The damn
pilot,
character
speed.
sheets.
Nope,
yeah, I'm looking
no,
at... Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Okay. Yeah, no.
that's just a regular flat then.
All right. Whee. 8.
All right, it
Oh, I just happen to know this.
it's you've seen it somewhere. You don't exactly remember where, but you've been to many places, robbed many people. But It's the type of bird that Empire officials would send to other members of the Empire.
Ah, fascinating. All right. Well, let's read it.
Along with the letter, a badge of office arrived.
Oh, what office?
Reading it, I do believe you can read, right?
Yes, he's read multiple.
Yes.
What do you think all the previous letters were?
I don't know. Maybe you were just guessing.
Yeah, he guessed what the contents were.
Based off of the
That's why-
emotion of the sender.
That's why he went up to every harpy he could find and say, soon.
Soon.
Well, yes, but that's because I didn't get a letter, so I decided to infer from other, not letters.
Yes. Anyway, reading the badge, it belongs to a curator. Now, your knowledge of politics isn't exactly high enough to understand what that position is.
As a badge, does that mean that I am now a curator?
Well, you certainly hold any signs of office one would have, probably.
Excellent.
Anyway, the letter, at first looks like orders to an Empire spy, but it's just code, again. And it speaks of, well, first it apologizes because Spider has been having difficulties establishing a foothold. Kind of difficult to get people interested in a thieves guild when crime is extremely low and
well punished.
Most people aren't well punished, and most people aren't starving enough to be rebellious.
So he mentions what because the theme skill's hard to come by?
He apologizes for taking so long.
Gotcha.
And further on, he writes that the workaround to this was to infiltrate the government instead, because they seemingly operate with basically no oversight. And,
they're made of a bunch of thieves, so it's something like a thieves guild.
Well, they have oversight from higher positions, but those only seem to care about the border being maintained well, and the people not being rebellious. And if someone skims a bit off the top, nobody really seems to care. And
this must be a fantasy government because they actually care about the border.
A person impersonated here.
There's no such thing as Poland. There's no such thing as Poland.
A person impersonated here. A government official bribed there, and Spider's found himself running a small port town. Not officially, of course, but he's got enough hooks in enough places to be able to get you passage now.
And I have a badge of office. Office name
Yes.
I already forgot, but yes, I have a badge of office.
He describes a ship that will be docking in Willen soon, and tells you that you're welcome to take it whenever you have the time. Of course, try not to overuse it because every time a ship like that makes a passage, he has to cover it up with a bunch of people. So try not to make too many frequent trips. And when you
back and forth over and over.
Don't land in any ports that aren't owned by Spider, because that is a surefire way to get cooked.
Okay, I assume I happen to know what ports those are.
Yes, he outlines it. It's the port right opposite Willen.
Yeah, okay.
It's called Vendenor.
I will use this badge of ambiguous office to get to this place.
Yes. You are technically signed up as a curator currently.
Curator. That was it. Curator. I get to tell people which Steam games they buy. Excellent.
And well, that's it for the letter. He just invites you over. Says he's always got work if you're ever feeling bored, etc., etc.
He immediately runs off to the Empire by himself.
This does seem like one of those things where either I'm going on my entirely own journey, or everyone else has a reason to go there too.
Yes, that is one of the ways that we can go to the Malvis Cordon with. Because one way we either bomb a fucking passageway somewhere, which really wasn't elucidated to us.
You
or
do
al-
have I believe you were told previously about where to find the passage to the Malvis Gordon. Hidden in a mine in the mountains of Caravellia.
So I'm the curator of what? Like a particular museum or what?
You don't know what that role means.
Wonderful.
You just know that the badge says curator, and you're happy to have it, I think.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So I can't. It comes across to me that I probably can't just tell my companions, yes, I'm a curator now, and just have them accept this. So now I need to come up with a way of actually making this useful to me.
How many of them don't know that you're cavorting with thieves behind their back at this point?
All of them.
True. You were actually rather sneaky about it.
They're all
we
aware that I'm
suspect something's up. We have no clue what.
They're all aware that I'm very immature and that I screw with people
Yes.
for fun.
Immature and was taught by formerly Sam.
Yes.
Yes, who you
Yeah,
guys?
we know you're a
And
thief,
that you're
utter
shouting
rebellious little
for a
shit.
spider.
Well, yes, that was like during
yes.
that was like an event that happened in some city, but yes.
But
Yeah,
it is
we don't know
entirely
how
it is
long
entirely
you've been in contact.
it is entirely plausible for Aethif to go up on stage and shout about a random spider.
To be specific, I claim to be the spider. I wasn't yelling about one.
Yes.
So we know stuff's going on. We just don't know if it's still going on.
It's weird and fucky, and none of you really understand what the hell he's doing, but he's
No,
doing
at-
things.
We
At
don't
any
like
rate,
it.
that
Occa-
means our
Occasionally
only,
shows up with more money than you'd normally see in your lifetime, but you know.
at any well, except for Carr. At any rate,
Yes.
Maybe a bit.
At any rate, the only passage for the rest of us then is either capturing some alchemists or blowing a hole through Caravellia. Which, I do like the idea of blowing a hole through Caravellia.
Does the curator have the ability to have people come with him on these trips?
The
Says
ship
it.
isn't gonna be fired upon. That's much you know. So
Okay, so
it's
as long
it's
as
the
I'm
ship
on
that's
the ship won't be attacked.
yeah. I mean, even if you aren't on the ship is signed in as a vessel of a curator. And Spider is gonna clear it if it runs into problems.
Right.
Like you can always just come up with some
Okay.
excuse, I guess.
I was thinking that it appears I have made contact with some of my I guess you could say some of my cousin's great grandkids.
Sure.
I didn't know you were related to George.
No, there is
Speaking of,
no
there is
Full circle.
at
His
all.
background did intersect with George's, but not in that way.
There is no familial relation in any
there's no
way.
familial relation, but you know, died in
No,
the
but
same
you
war
did.
and whatnot.
Yes.
Same war. Yeah, but
I mean, you were possibly the one to kill him. Who knows?
Yeah,
How many children did you murder?
Aethif's grandfather
wait, no, he was
died
a
in the
child.
war.
There's no way George.
He
killed
fell off one of those flaming guard towers.
him. Yeah, no, he's a child. There's no way George killed him.
Yeah, and he normally touches the children.
No, George doesn't kill children. He doesn't kill like. Unless I don't know, Aethif was
Yeah, he
the one who
doesn't
cut
kill-
his arm off.
He doesn't kill women and children.
Yeah.
It was not dismembered.
It's
Is that implying that he doesn't kill them together?
Separate
Yeah.
categories,
Oh.
yes. He has to
No,
segregate them out to kill them individually.
So unless Aethif was the one who cut George's arm off, and then got his skull cracked open in
Aethif-
George's last
it is-
moments.
It is unlikely Aethif was in any actual war.
Well, there we are. Then.
He was too young at the time, I think, or at least.
No. He
Too
was
young.
like he was in one of the villages that was raided in the war.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know which side though, so it could have been you were on the same side that George was.
At any rate,
In
at
any
any rate,
case,
we're on the hunt for an alchemist guy,
it doesn't
unless someone tells us about their recent curatorship.
So this letter tells me to use the fact I'm a curator to get to that other port, and I have got no
Yes,
further instruction.
get to that other port. Spider will be in contact with you when you do. It's vague about the specifics, but you're guessing more work to expand the Thieves Guild.
I mean, if we know that we're going to be taking an Empire ship, I can disguise the bombs as not bombs.
Disguise in this.
Of course, if you're taking the Empire ship, you don't need the bombs.
Yeah, I'll take them anyway.
Ah, yes,
Look,
this technology we've developed specifically to counter this enemy. I'm going to bring the only examples. Well, I'm going to bring an example of it.
Look,
are they small enough to fit within my chest?
Look,
No.
Charon said that there was a wall around the Malvis Court, and I guess the bombs can be useful for just breaking that.
Yeah, and also for
True.
killing people.
So one bomb. You'll need to bring one bomb with this route.
Backup bomb. We've got a few. We've got a few now. These are the.
While you're arguing about the
prototypes.
bombs, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah,
Alright.
one of these we can say is the prototype, and the other one is the first production.
AFK screen.
What? I'm good. I'm
back.
here.
What was that?
I can't believe
Can I
you do
wait?
that.
Where did the bottle go? By the way, the
The
bottle with the
Just
rabbit
dis-
in the
we
mouth.
we just discussed where
back
the
in
ball
Car's
goes.
coat.
Oh, can I have it?
No.
Why?
Why not?
On the list of people that get this bottle, you're at the bottom of the list
Why?
below Ash.
You don't even want it.
Why no?
I trust Aethif with this bottle before either you or Ash.
I literally would not even give it to Ash. I just want a pet.
That's not actually that bad, considering
Wait.
Aethif has never broken your trust.
Staring asks, in that case, can I have it?
No. Car's keeping it on his person.
What's in the bottle?
Can I at least look
A
at
rabbit.
Smoke demon.
Smoke rabbit.
Can
That's
I at
funny.
least-
Here's
at
this
least
bottle
look
of
at it?
rabbits.
You looked at it when we opened the bottle.
Yeah,
I
I
want
want to look at
it.
it again. What else is in
I
there?
want it.
I want to look at it.
I want it. I want the
I mean, look at
rabbit.
it.
Oh yeah, Bright. What's the name of the city that I am able to get to?
Check. It's called Vendonor. Wendonor. Yes. I just typed it in.
Vendor.
Wendenor?
Windenor.
Spell it. Spell it again.
There.
Wait, okay. Why can't I have it?
Vendonor.
Because you are you.
Wendigussi?
Why? That's not a good argument.
That's a
I could say,
perfect
like,
fucking
you don't deserve to breathe because you are you. That doesn't count.
You could say that, and you often do.
I do, but I don't take his breath away on purpose.
I, for one, think we can trust her.
It's not your stuff.
What the hell
It's
is
not
that?
yours.
So I'm asking for it. That's why I'm asking for it.
And I'm politely
not, and I want-
refusing.
Yeah, the mask on your face reminds you that it's not your mask. It's masks.
And
the mask
I-
requested
and I'm
back.
politely disagreeing with him that he's wrong and that I want it.
Got it.
Do it a rabbit.
Ash fucking chugged the smoke demon first.
I'm not gonna let her
You-
drink
you can have-
anything. I just want to have it.
You can have the bottle after.
Drinky.
Everything I want, people take.
You like your virginity?
What? No, I'm still a virgin. Unlike some people.
She's,
A skill issue.
she is
Skill issue.
She is just giving it away
What?
though.
Skill issue.
Freaking non-virgin.
The government
Nasty.
doesn't want you to know this about the virginities. You're just take them. I want stuff in my basement.
The virginity's just free.
So Bright, do we have any leads on the alchemist?
Not really, but again, you haven't started looking into it.
All right, he just exists. Okay.
He's somewhere in Willand. You do have a pretty accurate description of him.
All right. Who would I contact to get a better idea of his existence?
So sometime when it seems like I'm not just randomly bringing it up in the middle of a conversation, but rather like I'm actually walking up to mention this, I will speak to Carr.
Velna walks up the car.
Yes. She properly does her over-exaggerated salute, and then exaggerates it a bit more.
What degree? What degree of incline?
My lord.
45. Always 45.
Knowing Gaith, if he can go a full 90. How acrobatic he is.
Yes.
I took the freaking
Yes.
he,
What is it? Vilna. He says exaggeratedly.
Thank you for the permission to speak. Should you need passage to, he checks his notes very carefully. Vendonor. Should you need passage to Vendonor, my cousin has made it to where I'm able to arrange such.
And your cousin's name is?
He looks checks his notes again very carefully. Redips.
I see.
That is all for my report. She bows
Well-
very politely, extremely politely, bows about like 450 degrees,
Bow.
and then unbows.
Bow. Bow.
Well, let Aethith know that if ever we're doing a trip to the Empire, some of us will need more reasoning to go to their shores if we're visiting in any capacity, and that we need to find an alchemist. If Aethith has any friends that know how to find people in low places, this would be a good time to speak with them about such a person.
As much as I loathe having to speak to him, I will deal with this.
The man there that we are looking for is a gray-haired, bespectacled alchemist that may or may not still be going by his name. Was it Davos or something?
Yeah, takes out his notes and writes down some
Kyle Darwin.
old
Dar-
nerd.
No, no,
Actually,
he's
young
yes.
nerd. No.
Yes,
Oh,
young
not
nerd,
yet, not yet.
removed of
Scratches out old, young, gray-haired,
gray-haired,
young,
bespectacled.
gray-haired, bespectacled nerd who makes potions. Understood. Thinking back into my deepest of memories. Bright, do I know anything?
Hmm. Give me a trickery. See if.
Oh, I'm not trying to
See if you
lie.
have-
I'm asking if I know.
No. I want it's to see if you have any contacts that might know something.
Understood. Understood. Okay.
He knows a harpy.
He knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows Spider who knows a guy.
And it's just
Well,
He
I
knows
typed
some
it in. I
harpies.
pressed okay. It lagged, but it did roll. There you go. 12.
All right. You know where to start checking at the very least. Some alchemist nerd is definitely gonna need supplies, and you can't purchase those in bulk without either drawing a lot of attention or using the less scrupulous markets.
So that means I do know. Yeah, I do have an answer,
You-
or
Yeah, you know where to look at, or where to start looking at least.
Well, everyone's investigating. Can I just
As in-
disguise these bombs?
where to start looking once we get there, or
No, where to go, like right now, to start asking
Ah.
questions to important people, or
I
the people who claim not to be important.
I politely request my leave from my liege.
Granted.
Vilna wags her tail all the way out as she heads out.
As is obviously normal for her. Oh,
Yeah.
and
And that's
I
how
found-
Car differentiates them now.
Invader, I found an image of what you're going to disguise the bombs to look like.
Those images are okay, that kind of image. What the hell is that supposed to be?
That's an Otomo.
That's definitely not a bomb.
That's not a
If that's a bomb, I own a jet. If that's a bomb, I own a jetpack.
Hang on.
You're not a Chatini.
No, I know exactly what I'm gonna disguise it as. Give me a minute. I need to find it.
1 second.
Actually, no, wait. You put that disguise in front of the engineers you're working with, and they came up with this disguise instead.
God damn it.
No, I have this. It's a contact trigger. Binary.
Oh no.
Let me know when I arrive at the place that I decided to investigate.
All right.
Sadly,
You
it only works on hostile archers. So
you make your way to one of your usual fences. The people you pawn your goods off to, when it's not just coin you steal.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can ask him questions.
Okay. I ask him specifically for this exact information that I wish to know.
He personally hasn't handled anyone anyone matching that description. But there has been a call for reappropriated alchemical goods a bit further to the south. I might want to check in Korisk. That's where I think you'd find this man you're looking for.
All right. Am I able to get there?
It would take you a bit to travel there. It's actually quite a decent ways away. I mean, you can make your way there in like a day or two, but oh, also the fence coughs expectantly and just holds out his hand as though you owe him money.
I high five him.
Give him a cop drop. Give him a cop drop.
But understanding how things work around here, I leave behind. Let me check what the hell I even have. And I'm looking the Illuminati character sheet. That's why that doesn't help. Okay, now I'm looking what I have.
You don't want to leave behind a grenade or a piece of C4?
What?
Here, have this C4.
The Illuminati character sheets. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, indeed. All right. Actually, I could. I could hand him a flash powder satchel and just detonate it and leave. I high five him and say that if I ever meet anyone in the area who needs your services, I'll be directing them here.
Stingy bastard.
You'll make a lot more off of a repeat business partner than on whatever I'd hand you now.
Aethith literally pulled the dead fool. I don't carry money on me. This outfit is slimming. How about a crisp high five?
Well, having refused to pay.
Refused to pay. I just offered to get him a new.
Well, yes, but
well, you know, he calls me stingy. I look at him and say, fine, toss him a coin.
He grabs the coin. At least it's something.
I steal a coin on the way out. All right.
Give me a trickery roll.
Nah.
He wants to be fucking noticed.
Well, you know the town to look in now. It's not going to be difficult to find him once you're there, I suppose.
I do leave at the doorway. Once I'm adequately sure that he's annoyed, I do leave at the doorway 5 coins, just so he doesn't so I don't actually cause any problems for myself in the future.
All right, that's a more acceptable sum.
Acceptable sum.
Yes.
So, what is everyone else doing?
So should I I guess I'll
Oh, it's up to...
as Aethith show up to Carr and mention to him that I'm heading out to deal with something on his behalf.
Aethith, it's been a while since we've seen you. Where have you been?
Indeed. I've been informed by your over-enthusiastic guard that you need me to deal with something, and I'm just informing you I'm on my way. I'll be back in a day or two.
Oh, we got a couple days before we move out.
I will return with the information you seek.
All right.
Well, if we've got a couple days, does anyone need a new magic weapon?
Carr could use one.
Aethith's grand adventure begins.
You've got plenty of magic weapons.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
I don't have a
Eight.
magic weapon.
You're a mage, so I can make you a metal stick.
The power of this metal stick. I hit
Ribbed
you.
for your own pleasure, I guess.
Aren't we all
Well, I
ribbed?
think in that case the handle would be ribbed for like grip.
Yeah, exactly.
Want to make him a pair of metal anal beads you can use as a wand. Concealed carry.
Uh,
No,
I
no.
see.
Actually, do you need a magic weapon?
yes.
Okay.
Actually,
I didn't
yes.
think about it.
All right.
Oh.
Brent, can I forge him a wand? I guess.
I suppose, but not sure what the wand would do.
Want to.
Well,
Mm.
what's his main magic?
Well,
Mm, summoning.
it's either binding things or summoning someone else to do things.
No, I mean like you can do that without a wand, but for actual combat use.
Bruh.
Like, I guess a wand of +2 summoning. I'm fucking. Well, I'm rolling. There you go. You get a 13, so +3 degrees quality black metal wand. It'll have a single green gemstone embedded in the base.
Oh yeah.
I will obviously have to leave it to Bright to decide the effects of it. But there you go.
Yep.
You now have a magically bound wand.
Huzzah, he has a
Wand
magic
that's
wand.
metal.
Anyone else doing anything?
Other than haggling for the for the dust bunny.
No, you don't get to have the fucking dust bunny.
Do you have a melee weapon, Sally?
Tyrant. Are you trying to make? Are you trying to want to make one?
Do you have one?
I think I do
Can you
actually.
hear me again?
Okay.
Yes.
then.
Well,
No, there you go.
Yes, we can hear you now.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you can't make any amount of time more than one, really.
No.
I have
if she
no,
needs
I
a
have
melee
one
weapon, I
dagger.
can just bring her like a spear.
I do have a dagger.
Are you calling her a spear choker?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Hey, Jigaboon,
Is that like a
Jigaboo,
term?
I mean, it's
colored
effective.
toonie.
Is that I didn't even know
Hold
that
on,
one.
I will-
Monkey,
can I
brown
just-
baboony.
I'll just bring, I don't know, fucking a shitty lance.
I already have a dagger. Can you enhance a dagger?
Is lance like a really
Yes.
pompous way of saying lance?
How long's the journey gonna be? Like, because if it's a very long journey,
Depends
I
on
could
where
do
you're
it on the
going.
road.
Hmm.
I'm sure I could enhance a weapon. It's just a craft roll, isn't it? So,
Yeah, but how long it takes depends on where you're going.
right. And how much enhancement I guess I'm
Well,
doing.
likely we're going to the port that Aethith speaks of through Vilna disguise. But we're also doing it under the guise of, oh yeah, we're trying to get Alchemist Guild in Willand.
Yeah.
By finding the alchemist first.
I see.
That's fine. Just get me like a private room and I can improve Sally's weapon on the journey there.
It's fun.
But you can't prove Sally.
Yeah, that's what's
No, but I can improve her weapon.
Freaking rude.
I
Didn't we
don't
gain-
even need a
Love you
forge. I
too.
have a hammer.
Didn't we gain that marble linked to a pocket dimension?
Yes, you have.
Yes,
We did,
we
actually.
do
I can
have
just
that.
go into that.
Yep, the reality
You'll find
can be
me-
what I want marble.
You'll find me in the pocket dimension, slaving away over a cold forge with a hot hammer.
Kinky.
I mean, I
No,
don't know if
it's
that's kinky so much as
literally
just mentally questionable
Well, no,
as
it's
to why you come
literally
to
a
that.
hot hammer. I don't need a forge to make stuff. I can do it quite
Listen,
literally
I don't.
wherever
I know how
want.
you feel about your hammer, but
It's a great hammer. I love my
Hey.
hammer. The hammer is my penis.
you hammer your penis.
Well,
With a hot
not
hammer?
since I died.
Okay, why is it a
My
micro
wife was
hammer
left
though?
widowed. The above
It's
average
for intricate
size,
details.
I see.
What?
Ed
It's
Hayes.
currently
It's a blunt.
non-existent.
It's a blunt. Actually, it is existent. I have it.
Wait, you
Is
have
that
it
what they-
mummified.
Literally right there next to the craftsman's wand.
Is that what they meant by hammerhead?
Oh, it's awful. It's terrible.
Anyway. Yeah.
Ah.
Off we go to the port, I guess.
Well, first, Aethif arrives in his city while you're all busy doing each other, I guess. And he asks around. He figures out where the man is staying. But what to do now?
What do you mean? So I know where the man's staying. Do I have literally any
You
reason
know-
not to go to him?
You know where he's staying, and you know you want to capture him, but
I need to capture him. Wait, what? Why? Hold on. I
Well-
missed something here. Why am I capturing him? I thought I just wanted to talk to him.
We need to capture him, is what we're telling you.
Okay, so I need to take him alive, but against his will.
I
Hmm.
mean,
I mean,
yeah,
you can
it-
try
it-
talking
capturing
him. You can
implies-
try. You can try
Let me-
talking him into it, but
Okay,
No,
well, let me,
against his will.
let me hold on. Let me investigate this guy real quick. Okay, so does he have family in the area?
Can I
no.
roll craft on his skull?
You're not there.
Who's Aethif's or?
So
All of the above.
I'd like to investigate this guy, like his known contacts, possibly family, something. Any of them live around here?
Not really. He used to be a grandmaster in the Alchemist Guild, but he went renegade, researching things that are forbidden for them to do. And
why do I
he
need
left before. Because the alchemists offered a different set of alchemists who are hunting him down, offered legitimate papers to go to the Empire if you brought them to him.
Why do I need legitimate papers to go to the Empire?
I don't know, Carr wants them. You didn't mention that you had illegitimate papers.
Ah,
If you'd mentioned
wait.
you had illegitimate
Wait
papers,
a
we would
second.
need legitimate papers
I
because we
can
have
just say
papers.
that
Well,
I
no,
got legitimate. I could just come back and say I got legitimate papers and these are that.
You got legitimate papers from illegitimate means.
I mean, as far as I know, my cousin gave them to me.
Jesus Christ.
And this is why we're going through the Alchemist Guild first.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, okay. So anyway, the Alchemist Guild wants me to capture this guy alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So is there any So where do they want me to bring him?
They said they'll pick him up once you have him.
So if you just bring him over to Runeloft, then he's as good as
I've got. Wait, this is so much better of an idea. Yes.
Oh?
Yes. All right, I'm working on this plan where I negotiate with him to help him get away by letting myself get captured as him, and then I just later on escape as me, with the reward.
That's wild.
Bold
Kind of-
play. Let's see if you can convince him of it.
bold play. Also, you have to be captured by the Alchemist Guild and sent to the Empire.
So in other words, I'd get to the Empire and be able to accomplish my own mission while not having to deal with you guys anymore.
But bold of you to assume.
All right. Well, as much as this plan sounds fun, I probably should go with a more straightforward method. Alright. Okay, so is there an alchemist guild like outpost or building here?
No.
No, they do not have any in Willand.
They
or
just
in
say
the
they're
compact.
going to show up, and once
Well,
I
they have
capture this
people.
guy,
They have people in the area who were sent
And I
here
know
specifically to hunt this guy down.
Okay, alright. But I know basically nothing about him other than he exists.
No, you know what he looks like, or what Carr described him to you.
Oh.
You know that he supposedly practiced forbidden alchemy, but you don't know what that means.
Okay,
Hell, neither does Carr.
Did I get anything about his personality?
Well, I don't know. They never described his personality. You would know that he was a grandmaster at the guild before turning renegade, so whatever that tells you about a person.
And whatever renegade means to them.
What do you mean by renegade? It's wild.
He ran off on his own against
He
his
ran off.
organization's wishes.
He ran off on his own and started doing shit they really don't want him to do.
What is the shit they really don't want him to do, though? Because if it helps us, we can always just
They
lie.
never specified.
Well, let's find out.
Well, do I know whether or not this is a guy who cares about his own reputation?
He clearly doesn't, on account of the fact that he is a known renegade and running from the organization.
Yeah.
Running from the alchemist.
And that you possibly found him just picking up groceries.
Yes.
On the streets.
Alright, so let's see. Wait. They found him picking up groceries?
Well, not groceries, but you found them because your fence heard that alchemical supplies were requested over here. Specifically, illegitimately acquired ones in somewhat large supplies.
Oh, that's it. Alright. Okay, where's he gonna pick up those supplies?
At another fence, which you would
Okay.
know is a gray zone for kidnapping. You might want to follow him home or something. Not really want to kidnap someone in front of the guy who sells your stuff, usually.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm just gonna go and disguise as the guy and pick up the supplies.
Alright. You beat the guy to the destination, I'll just say.
Alright.
You disguise him.
Alright. I pick up the supplies and say.
You're asked for the payment.
Didn't I already? Yeah. You know what? Here. Give me the supplies now. I'll come back to you with twice the money. I'll be able to pay you back in a day. All right. I'll come back with twice the money.
Give me a speed check.
All right. Excellent speech it is. Let me double check his speech. Okay, just +3. Well, let's try this.
How would they respond?
I'll even tell them where I'm hanging out if a problem comes up. I'll tell them where I'm working on this stuff.
Fine, but if you don't come back, we're gonna send someone after you, and we're gonna collect more than just the payment.
Okay, listen. Just come back. I'm a bit forgetful. If I come back asking for the shipment again, just send me back where I said I am. Okay. All right. See ya.
So
Alright.
strange.
I put the stuff where I said I'd be, and then I lay in the building I said I'd be in, and then using my ridiculous extra limb abilities of climbing with the reinforcement of tons of extra limbs, I wait on the ceiling in that building.
All right, you are positioned on a ceiling in a building.
Basically,
wait.
if these alchemical supplies were a treasure chest, they would be laid out. It would be laid out so obviously that everyone would definitely get captured by it. Except I'm just waiting over the doorway for him to walk in for the supplies.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, let's see. You wait for the man. The man is suspicious and but he does show up. And he seems to be wielding a wand of some sorts as a self-defense weapon, maybe. I don't know.
Quick check. Was I told anything about him being uninjured?
Not particularly.
Okay. What? But they do want him alive.
Well, you assume they want him alive because they said captured, but
Can I use assassinate, but targeting his wrist?
Is that a Caravalian wand he has?
Not that you asked, nor would you know because you're not here. And I'd say, sure, you could go for a non-lethal assassinate.
Oh,
Of course, it's not so much targeting the wrist as much as it is just knocking the guy out.
Oh, okay. Well, I could. Yeah, if it's just knocking him out, that works fine too. All right. I'm just diving down on him with my assassinate ability, but non-lethally.
Roll an attack.
All right. Shit. What the hell do I roll for that? I guess +2. Okay.
Plus, is it +2? I don't.
I don't. Well, if I'm using, I don't know. Can I just bash him with the hilt of my thrusting swords? Does that count?
Suppose you can.
Okay. Excellent. I don't actually remember what assassinate did. Oh wait, never mind. I literally have it written down somewhere, I think.
Just does more
Never mind.
damage
I
than
forgot
you.
the arts were completely replaced. Back.
Do
Anyway.
you not have it?
Well, they got reworked. I forgot they got reworked. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
I guess backstab, is that good enough?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, I think I still roll normally. So yeah. All right. Let's do this.
All right. Let's see.
Drop down from the ceiling, bashing him with it.
Resistors do
doesn't.
not apply, and this attack cannot be mitigated by a melee roll.
True, but there is still a chance you get lucky.
It cannot be mitigated by melee roll.
Anyway, you drop down like some sort of fucking ghoulish spider made of bones, and knock the guy out.
Excellent.
You essentially became a Dark Souls. Congrats.
A what? You cut out.
You became a Dark Souls enemy. Congrats.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. How long has it been since I picked up those supplies?
Actually,
that doesn't really matter. I told them the location, so it's okay. All right. Yeah. I just leave the supplies there and drag him out somewhere else. So when the place that I got that stuff from comes back to check for it, they'll just find their stuff and take it back. Hopefully.
They will be mighty confused.
They will hunt him down to the ends of the earth.
I will hunt you to the ends of the earth!
Well, they literally weren't robbed. They just get their stuff back a day later, really confused what the hell happened.
Really, you just rented the stuff from them without paying.
I borrowed it as a senile old man who, yeah, that's what happened. Alright. I visited them twice. First time I took it, second time I was directed to where I took the stuff, and I never showed up again.
Here, have this in your hand.
Have what? Ah, I see. This?
Yes.
Excellent.
One man acquired.
I go off to a place that seems like a place where people who want to exchange a prisoner would meet me.
Did you contact anyone about having the prisoner?
You said they would just show up once I had him. That was the whole thing I asked about ahead of time.
They would show up once you had him and told them you had him. They're not
What? How do you how do you show up?
If they were omniscient enough to know where he was, like they would have just grabbed him themselves. They wouldn't need your help.
That's basically what I asked about ahead of time. Okay, all right. Where would I go to? Oh yeah, well I guess I could just drag him home. Okay, well I just tie him up over and over again.
Put him in your bed. Store him in your bedroom.
And I bring him back, I guess.
Did you travel here by cart or did you just walk?
Bring him back where?
I think I just walked. I mean, it's not like I have to rest.
Well, on your shoulders or on your back he goes.
Yep, on my back he is tied up ridiculously. Even if he wakes up, there's literally nothing he can do about it.
Muffled,
he basically looks like he looks like a lump of rope with a slight bit of a hole left so he can breathe.
Muffled disagreement. Everyone who passes you by Everyone who passes you by thinks it's very strange.
Yes, that I'm carrying this much rope. It is weird.
Yes. What is a
And
child
it's
doing
odd
carrying
that
that
every
much
now
rope?
and then it wriggles.
Well, the fact that I'm able to carry it actually makes it probably more convincing that it's just a bunch of rope.
Anyway,
Well-
you make your way back.
All right.
all the way to Runloft.
So it was Carr that
See,
said
if-
that I. So Carr.
Yeah.
So Carr knew that I was capturing this guy or something, or.
Yes. Also, see if you had just disguised as Will, strange was happening and wouldn't question the captain of the guard.
Oh well, no. I do disguise as Wilna when I get back to the place, but
Of course.
I don't do. But on the roads, I don't want to. I don't want to cause any I've been very careful not to cause problems for Carr this whole time.
True.
Paste.
I've been repeating. As a matter of fact, I've gone out of my way to prevent problems for
Yeah,
him,
it's
such
just
as when I made sure.
literally everyone around him.
Such as when I covered up the fact that he died.
You are literally his projected bad luck showing up and stabbing other people.
Honestly, Carr has it benefited quite greatly from my presence. Anyway,
Yes, even if he doesn't know it that much.
Yes, I show up. Well, I should say I Wilna show up to the place, dragging this pile of rope behind me instead of carrying it on my shoulder because this looks more regal.
I appear. I believe a maid would show up in the study and say, "Car, Vilna's. Vilna's already in the office right now. Then who's outside?"
Hold on. Oh, wow, you're fast.
Anyway, I drag this in to my liege. I do an extra. Is Vilna currently there, by the way, while I report in?
Yes.
Yes. She's in the office.
All right. Well,
As the maid walks in and mentions the second first
knowing
one.
that Vilna's in there, I mix this up a bit. I put the end of the rope in my mouth and I crawl on all fours in like a dog.
Oh my god.
She excitedly
That's wild.
Upon being informed about a second Wilna, the first Wilna accidentally snaps a quill she's holding.
and then I walk in on all
That's
fours
amazing.
doing exactly what I just described, dragging it in and reporting to my master that I brought in prey.
The question is, do you bark this, or do you just start speaking
No.
normally after doing that?
No, but she does pant a bunch, well, in between words.
Car looks at Vilna real quickly to check anger level.
Which one?
The one with the broken quill.
I think he meant bipedal, Vilna.
Vilna looks just about ready to ask you for permission to strangle him.
Vilna, permission to dismiss yourself and empty the kitchen.
Lol.
Murder or food? I suppose she'll go with her lord's orders. I assume the quadrupedal Vilna follows.
Well, in this case, as soon as Vilna steps out the door, he transforms back into Aethif and stands up. Okay, good. I couldn't let her know I was here.
Aethif. She will kill you one day.
I've been there, done that. Come on. We've both died. We know it's not that big of a deal.
One day I shall
One
not
heck of
be
an argument.
preventing her from doing such.
Well, if you, as it stands, I believe I have presented my case of being useful enough that it is that you can overlook me aggravating your servant. Anyway, I have brought the I unwrap it a bit so he can actually tell what I'm doing with that giant wad of rope. I have brought the requested captive.
I did ask you just to find him, but it's good that you've done the
Well,
task
he's
of
right there.
capturing him
I
already.
point at him and say he's right there.
He's right there. I found him.
I found him as
Upon
wild.
being slightly
Christ.
loosened, the man protests vigorously.
Carr centers himself for a moment. And
Do you want him to be able to see? I did leave the eyes covered with one round of the rope.
it is not likely relevant at this point. Where the fuck did
All
you
right,
put
then I'll
the
leave his
name
eyes
again?
covered.
What?
Oh yeah. I assume you're Kale Draven.
And I assume you're I assume you're from the Alchemist Guild. Fucking bastards! You'll pay all of you.
I immediately kick him and say, "How dare you speak to my liege that way?"
Now, is this as Aethif or as Vil?
Oh no.
I was considering it. You know what? I will go as Vilna. Yeah, Vilna.
Forgive
kick
my
him right in the
subordinates. They are very willing to do their duties, even when they're not being paid for it. Now, Kale, I would like to ask of you what precisely you've been looking into that the Alchemist Guild would seek you out so vigorously.
So you're not one of them.
Yes, but we did go through some trouble that you've left up for Alchemist that was looking for you. Something about people summoning demons, which I do not look kindly upon.
You gotta understand, I had nothing to do with that. The cult was there before I got there. I just
Oh no.
I
Cult
just
reference.
exploited the situation.
The cult was there before you got there, but you still worked with them, didn't inform any of the authorities nearby, and just let it go while people were being disappeared from the area.
Now hold on a minute. You just disappeared me from my area. You don't have much ground to stand on here.
That's wild.
Unfortunately for you, that is entirely my prerogative and my jurisdiction, where you do not have any legs to stand on. Well, you're laying on your legs.
Am I supposed to cut them? Oh,
Thanks to the ropes.
lowers the blade.
Now, give me at least 3 reasons why I should not be turning you over to the Alchemist Guild.
Don't
Your
listen
time
to him.
starts now.
Wait! Don't listen to him, my liege. I can reliably say he is very dishonest. As a matter of fact, he tried to shake down some vendors where I was.
Shake down. I paid all my debts.
Huh? I wasn't informed of this. All right.
Your clock is ticking.
Don't believe in my liege. Oh, I believe him instantly.
Your
Sorry,
clock
it's,
is ticking,
it's-
Mr. Draven.
Well, the alchemists are a bunch of well, they're useless. They know nothing, and they refuse to do any research of any real value.
He said reasons to trust you. I stomp on him.
He asked for a reason not to trust them.
No, he asked for reason to trust you, and answer his damn question.
I've done nothing wrong to you. There's no harm in my research.
And what is your research?
Looking into the deeper things, the nature of this world, essence.
And what has it recently involved?
Mostly purchasing a bunch of reagents to see how they'd react when exposed to a large quantity of essence. Most of them negatively.
You were creating destructive devices from the results of Lillian flowers.
No, nothing so pedestrian. Why would I... Who would bother using such power on a destructive item? Well, I know who. The Alchemist Guild, that's who.
George starts sweating for some reason. He's in the bath and he's got a sweat going on. Something's wrong.
It's not a
Sweaty
sauna.
skeleton. It's a sweaty skeleton for some reason. Weirder.
Maid girl, can you go fetch some more cold water? For sparring, somehow.
My bones are cold.
Dumps another bucket of ice in.
Ah, just like home.
Absolutely rattled.
Somewhere off in a laboratory, more cans just sneezing relentlessly.
Morgan's already at the Malvis Gordon. Don't worry about it.
Now, what have the results of your research been so far? What innovations have you come up with hiding out in my cities and doing what you wish with resources you squandered from lower elements of society?
So far, I haven't got much. Most of my research was left behind when I made my exit from the Alchemist Guild. But back there I could work miracles. They had tons of essence, true purified stuff, not just this dreg I'm supposed to work with here.
Purified stuff, you say? And how do they have so much essence stored in such a way? I thought that if essence was too close to each other, it would deteriorate or cause negative effects.
But that's the trick. They just space it out properly. The guild halls are huge. Sure, some of the workers reported minor negative effects, but nothing that can't be fixed by taking a short break.
Now, I have been given a great deal by the Alchemist Guild that they would provide an official presence in my nation to do great things for my people. What could you and yourself benefit me?
Well, for one, I wouldn't put an alchemist guild here. Do you really want those spies of the Empire just watching your every move?
They would watch us, we would watch them, and we would learn something from one another, likely.
If you think you can learn much from those ingrates at the guild, you've another thing coming. The only thing they know how to research is more elixirs that change the hair color of a pig or something. Useless, all of it.
And what do you proclaim the fruits of your research might wind up with?
Well, the fruits of this research float above your head every day.
What, you desire to make another one of those abominations?
Not particularly, not personally. But such is the power wielded by this research. If it can do that, think of what it could do here on the ground, for example. Of course, that's not my true intent with the substance.
And what is your intent?
Everything around us is comprised of essence. Some more, some less. Most of it's very unconcentrated, but if you can learn how to master it, you could rewrite the laws of reality itself.
interesting concept.
Of course, it comes with dangers. I will grant the guild that. But
And you say that
what
the
research
guild does
doesn't?
not work on such things.
After they've instituted the sun, as it were, they've banned all research in this topic. Probably afraid someone might bring it down one day.
So you're saying
wouldn't
that
mind.
possibly your research might lead to bringing down such a monster.
I wouldn't mind it being gone. Might finally get some progress done.
Ethif, would you happen to know some friends that can disguise a dead body?
Hmm. Well, it is funny you would speak to me. By the way, he is back as Aethif now. It is interesting you'd speak to me. I had just shown up to inform you of something you might find useful information if you wish to very briefly speak away from the captive. It's not like he'll be going anywhere.
Just leaving him on the map table.
Yes. Anyway, assuming we step off to another room, I inform you that while I was out there, I've procured a way for us to get to this other port without having to turn this guy in.
Very good. We can make use of both him and that then.
Yes.
Though I would like to see that, unfortunately, that the Grand Master that the alchemists have sought wound up dead somewhere innocuous before we got to them. Do you know any people that can arrange such a thing?
Sorry, out of character. Repeat part of that because something came up. What was the gist of
Essentially, the gist of it is I want to disguise a corpse to look like
this guy?
Craven. Yeah. So I can Operation Paperclip him.
Okay, well, how long does this corpse need to remain appearing as such?
We want it. We don't want it to look too suspicious. Let's say he's been deceased for a week before I even heard the request from the Alchemist Guild.
Well, I mean, do you need this to be a permanent, deception, or can we just simply present a corpse that appears to be him and then move on?
At least long enough that they think he's dead.
So, very briefly, go on.
I would prefer it to be something permanent that we could just hand off.
Well, that would be a bit harder,
guy
but
who looks
if you
like
don't...
him and smash the face in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that can be arranged if you wish for if you don't need it to remain permanently looking like him. I very quickly demonstrate my ability to transform into him and lay down acting like I'm dead.
Well, convincing, they may cart your body away, picking up for their own ends.
Indeed. Then I will go speak to people who may know a bit more about disguising corpses.
And for now, we need to find some place for this individual to cool their head and rest their limbs. They traveled far.
Yeah.
Just put him on house arrest in like an empty villa.
Well, leave the bag over his head, though.
On the way
What?
there, obviously. Take the long way, and then take the longer way.
All right, so you know what? Let's leave him with Morcant.
None of you know where
That's a
Morcant
bad
is,
idea.
but
I don't know what Morcant is either.
Morcant was the other player.
no, you don't know where he is. You know he exists.
Man.
Oh, so he stopped working with our current alchemist.
He fucked off a while back.
Well,
Something
then,
Even
about
with the current alchemist in the research hall. Have him
Maybe.
put under arrest there until the situation's resolved.
Yeah, tell him to dye his hair pink or something.
Yeah. Or
Wear
give him to
contacts.
Bertie. He'll burn his face so it'll look different.
This
Oh,
fucking
that's a
freaking
service that Chuck
brutalized.
could easily provide.
Hey, I could
Well,
Doctor Doom him with metal
I
mask.
I like that people are lining up for this one.
Oh, it's the airplane movie. It's literally airplane.
Give me like an iron plate or a copper plate, right? I'll
Where's
bend it
where's
into
it?
shape and heat it up with the hammer and then just put it straight on his skull. Or straight on his face, you know, it'll just stick right on there.
Alright, so let's have Aethith do his preparations and see if it can be done before Kara puts the call in.
There it is. Found it.
Yes.
Yes. That's exactly it.
Airplane's a great movie.
I don't think it's that good. I just think that it did it first.
Okay, you bite your fucking tongue.
I mean, I don't really feel like it.
We'll shut it for you.
You can't. You literally
I
can't.
ask you, my
You don't
fellow
have abs.
players, what is the cure for such disorders? Beatings.
You don't have abs.
You don't.
He doesn't have an ass.
I met someone named Abs.
I can't.
What does an anti-ballistic
I've
system have
met
to do with
several
this?
people who are ass.
What's an anti-lock brake system have to do with this?
Shut up! Shut up.
I said Abs, not Albs.
No, it's still ABS.
Yeah, it is like
What?
this.
What?
It's
what?
anti-lock.
No, that's
what-
a plastic.
Anti-dash
Anti-lock
lock.
is one word. That is
Yeah,
disgusting
kinda
and
is one word.
unacceptable. Disgusting and unacceptable.
That's how
I can't
automotive
follow
works,
this.
baby.
Here's how
Are
it
you
is.
literally
That is exactly how
lawfuling this thing?
I
It's
am.
something.
I am. I know, it's
Yeah,
someone
both-
like me.
Both of you, nasty.
What?
Well, at any rate,
Well, thank
We're
you. But,
right
about
good
the
to
game.
good.
About the game.
Yeah.
There was a
I'll
game?
have to go in
Where's
15
the-
minutes.
honestly,
Yeah.
I entirely forgot what we were discussing.
We've been going for a
ABS.
while now.
ABS section.
Good.
Yeah,
Mhm,
so,
we haven't.
Bright, can
Yes,
Aethith
shut up.
use his friends to find a way just get a disguised corpse?
I don't
Oh, let me have my block.
see. Assassinations weren't really Spider's purview. He was more of a thief, but I
It's not so much
suppose he could
assassination, We
find.
just need to disguise a corpse.
Well, sure. It's not. I mean, you could probably find someone to do it. It's a hell of a random request, though.
Can you just?
What they-
It would. No, it just
You
it
joke.
cost. It would cost some money, you know. First
Could
you
I
gotta
ask
find
the
corpse, then you
Absoluto
gotta
help with that?
find-
The coffers are willing to be open for this matter.
Can I ask the absolute about this? Was a wild move.
Hey, God, can you like convert this corpse into a different corpse?
You could turn water into wine, but you cannot make a corpse look like a different corpse.
Now,
Look,
are you
just
actually
again-
asking the absolute for that?
Yeah. Do it. Freaking
I mean,
do it.
I could. Should I?
Hang on, just find the guy with the
Coulda,
same
shoulda, woulda.
build,
Do it.
like skin, hair color, everything like that, and I will bash the face in with a single strike in the hammer. You will they'll never be able to identify the body in any way other than what you tell them.
I'll find the dental records.
Not if they're all
If you- if you-
smashed
if you
in.
If you share the teeth, then that would fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
One
do they really have
good
dental?
solid strike to the jaw.
This
And the
feels like
alchemists
one
have
of those.
dental.
Well, this feels like one of those time periods where people's teeth are just, if they get infected, you pull them out and hope you live.
It really does.
They have magic. They're not fucking.
They-
Okay, you
they
pull
have-
it out and you
they have
you
priests.
pass cure injury. Anyway, if you have priests, then you really don't need dental records. You just go, boo,
Yeah.
boo, boo, you're not sick. Yay.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Would they really have that regular system for processing criminals anyway?
I cast X-ray to determine what's wrong with your
Criminals?
teeth.
Criminals? No, their own guild members.
So they pull a tooth from their own guild members and press it into some fucking form?
I cast
No.
very low gravity over a time period of 2 years to adjust your teeth to make them straight.
Ugh. That sounds
Magical braces.
uncomfortable.
It's just
That sounds like
magical
they
braces.
chatter.
No, that's just magical braces.
That can
Anyhow.
just make you real braces.
Magical
20 minutes
magical
till
braces is
get 'em
amazing.
copper.
Yes, I cast braces. Ah,
Anyway.
my teeth!
You cast
Oh.
braces,
Jo-
wording unclear.
Can
that
you
now
make the
Ram
teeth
walks
go soft?
straight and can't move.
Jokes aside, dead body procured by
No,
River.
but
You
can
don't
make
ask
me go
how.
soft.
Of course, it's not the Thieves Guild that finds it. It's River.
Oh look, she had one hanging around, and she's not gonna waste it now.
Wait, who's River again?
The mermaid who owns the fucking
Okay, well, since,
Yeah, the trading
since
company.
that's obviously a task too lowly for the king to deal with, I will, as his glorious assistant bodyguard, I will go gather this.
You are recognized as Aethif on the spot by River.
I wonder
Nice
why.
to see you. Well,
Mo-
in which case I say nice to see you again.
Most people can't tell, but she can.
Yeah, in which case I say nice to see you again.
In any case, what brings you here?
I'm here
I assume
to
it's
gather
yeah.
the body.
I assume it's the body.
Yes.
Yeah. She orders one of the people around her to just bring it forward.
Alright. Well,
You
I-
please stop pissing on the fucking table.
What are you talking about?
What?
Listen, Egg's character doesn't have a lot to do, so I can understand him pissing on the table.
No! We were so close!
The fucking anguish in your voice.
In any case, a body was procured. You took it to one of the underworld specialists to make it look like a different body.
Alright. Well, having done all this, I return and I decide to mix things up. I normally make fun of her for being a dog. This time I'm gonna act like a cat and just leave it on his doorstep, like outside the door.
You gonna pick up a furball?
One of the maids,
Yeah.
one of the maids finds it and screams in shock.
The furball?
Oh, that they scream
No, a
in
dead
shock for
person.
that, but not
Oh.
the fucking reality bending ferryman that's a skeleton.
Listen, reality-bending
literally
skeletons have been.
helping
Listen,
I'm
reality's
sorry,
bending skeletons have been there daily so far.
Right, I'm sorry, but George regularly has to conscript some of the maids to help him scrub his spine because he quite literally
What?
cannot reach.
To be clear,
Wait.
this reaction
Dead
helps-
bodies are not a surprise to them.
this having happened does help with the story we're going with.
Anyhow, yeah. So
Okay, how could you possibly not reach?
you have so
He's only
many
got
arms.
the same range of motion he used to have. He's just got more arms, yeah.
You can
No,
just
no,
scrub it from underneath through the rib cage.
You
He
are
hasn't
just
thought
a
that far,
pervert.
actually.
Change my mind.
Well, at any rate, we're gonna bring the body in, and Kara's gonna call up Sabina.
Wash my-
Should I
wash my back
ask?
on me.
Actually, should I ask the Absolute to foolproof the corpse?
You just want to ask the absolute to do
It's,
something because you feel like he's been a bum. That's
Chun-
crazy.
Chun really wants the aid in this.
I mean, if you want to,
Look,
Go
she
ahead.
had nothing to do.
go ahead.
Okay, she calls her god, friend, whatever. Hey, Absolute, could you?
Fucking
I don't know. Make sure.
Hey, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, could you help me out?
Hello,
Oh,
sir?
let's see,
Yeah,
he
can you do me a
Sir, I
favor?
need you. Sir, I
Can you
need
do
help
me a
propelling my
solid?
Listen,
not that kind
she's
of
not
Asian.
Indian. Yeah,
body.
don't be rude.
Sir,
Sir?
please, disturb this corpse. I need to disguise it.
In any case, You get an answer.
Not ready.
You're told to check the pockets of the alchemist that you're trying to turn the body into.
Check the
There's
Jew's
some-
pockets.
Yeah, there's something in there that you should leave on the body if you want to actually trust you.
Thanks, mate.
You're also
Thanks.
informed that you're also informed that Lord Kagami is with a personal request for you.
Thanks, man, is wild.
Kagami has a personal request.
He's what? On his way? Or
Yes, on his way.
okay. Cool. She walks up the car, relays the information.
Alright, well, we'll retrieve an item from the pockets of the alchemist guy. Assume
It's
this is
a
nowhere the
pin
corrosive-
in the it's a pin in the shape of a golden flower.
Alright.
Of course it is.
Yep, so Car's gonna take that and the body and go into the communication room.
What?
Uh,
You enter the communication room.
call up Sabina. Would you stop that?
I need my blocks, Fern. How could you?
Listen. He doesn't get to do a lot. Let him play with his.
Stop pissing all over the place, you fucking dog.
Anyway.
Look, if you piss as a teal color.
I don't know what's wrong
Anyways,
with your piss as a
Sabina.
teal color.
Yep, call Sabina.
It should be clear.
We have found your
Too much
Grandmaster-
Gatorade, I think, is the issue.
We have found the Grandmaster Alchemist.
That was fast.
Yes, we've put in some considerable effort to find him. Unfortunately, he is not in a living state when we did. Something about tavern brawls and getting in deep with the wrong type of people.
Unfortunate.
Carr presents
We
the
would've-
emblem on his person.
That's his, all right. We would have preferred to make an example for him for the guild, but such things happen.
Such is life.
The alchemist steps away to the side of the mirror and writes. You hear some scribbling. A writ of passage has been provided to Sabina, but he tells you to wait at least a few days for him to get back. He will send a message once the paperwork has been authorized.
We shall eagerly await this.
And unless you have anything else to talk about, communication cuts.
Well, I'd ask Sabina about how the border situation is going.
It's complicated. It's clear that the Compact may have heard rumors about potential aggression from somewhere. They're increasing the number of people patrolling the border.
Is this directed at the bandits or at us?
It's unclear. They haven't made any signs of stepping over the border yet. If they are massing an army, it would have to be in a city nearby, but we haven't seen any signs of that yet.
I'll keep the palace and the other apprentices apprised of the situation.
She bows again.
Alright. And now the communication cut.
There. Communication status cut.
Alright, Carl will inform the probably still angry Vilna that there's going to be a few more days before they get to go out for their journey abroad.
Did the Absolute mention when Lord Kagami would arrive?
He just said he's on his way.
Is he
No,
walking?
no mentions of when. No, Kagami, Naruto running.
Is he going to the palace or the? Oh,
He's going for.
that's
He's
what's
going
all-
towards Chun.
Is he? Yeah, well, he'll catch up to Chun wherever she is. Well, at any rate,
Right, I've got to get going.
All right. Should we call it here then?
See ya.
Yeah.
Unless
Pet
anyone
Vil-
else wants to do anything, we can.
Pet Vilna for being.
No,
a good
I have to
girl.
head out as well.
You pet Vilna the mask slip off. It was Aether the whole time.
So you try to make a goatee? Is that what this is?
Wait,
Aethith
what?
was the
You gotta make
Aethith was the
goatee?
one on
I should have.
Aethith was the one on 2 legs the entire time.
but not really.
Right.
No.
Good night.
Jokes
Alright, you guys
aside,
have
it
fun.
doesn't actually happen. Vilna does not
Wait,
flinch at
back-
being pet. I think those two left because they had to go.
Oh.
Wait, who else left?
Sally.
Sally.
Ah, yes. Good.
I do think it's about time we call it. Things have been set up, and next time things can unfold.
Hell yeah.
Unfolding.
Alright, kiss Holden's ring and say, soon.
Damn. Wow. Such perverse acts in the kitchen in view of other maids.
Other maids. Vilna's not a maid.
Why do
Yes.
you make her wear the outfit then?
Look, those are that was only recent and on a special occasion.
Oh no.
Didn't you say that Aura kept the maid outfit?
Well, listen. There's more than one maid outfit in this world.
And both wolf girls can wear the maid outfit on the same night. Not the same maid outfit, but I digress. Anyway, I'm stopping the stream. Thank you.
Why not the
people
same
on-
maid outfit?
Good night.